So let's say you learn how to automate your business. Okay. And you are learning how to attract daily paying customers to you because you're following a proven strategy. Do you realize all you would need in July is 9 customers? Because 9 times or 12 customers, because 12 times 900 equals $10,800. So all we need to do is work with you to follow this proven strategy to build your brand, build your following, build your email list to get your automated system working for you. Our goal would be 12 customers in July, 12 in August, and our goal 12 in September.
Okay, welcome. I'm so excited to be here. I am coming at you from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, but normally I'm in Ontario. So I'm out here, out west at my brother-in-law's place and sitting on his beautiful porch. Guys, I gotta just say, I'm a grandma from Ontario. I became a grandma 7 years ago. And when I became a grandma, something in my heart, in my head, in my mind, I just was like, I want to spend every moment and make memories with these little girls because we realize how fast time is evaporated from us. I was raised with the mindset, make necessary sacrifices to provide for your family, and I did. I worked long weekends, I worked holidays. I miss special moments with my girls growing up, and it still brings me to tears when I think about it because I can't get that time back. But dang it, I could do something different now. And so I was on a hunt. I was looking, I was praying, God, please help me to find something online. I tried, I found this really expensive program. I tried, I gave it my all. But guys, I thought I was under the impression I had to spend a lot to make a lot. Okay? You don't have to spend a lot to make a lot. But I did, and it didn't work. After 3 long years of giving myself to that, I was like, I had to cut my losses and say, this is not working. I tried affiliate marketing, made like 25% commission. And when I saw Michelle and she was telling me I could make 100% commission, I was like, yeah, say what? Like, what is she talking about? I'm like, okay, Michelle, bring it. Tell me more, right? I watched it. It didn't take me very long because I had already been in the online space and I had something to compare it to. I was comparing what she was saying to all these things that I had tried and didn't work. And I was like, okay, this is what I've been looking for. I didn't care if God took 4 years to answer my prayer. He's like, Wendy, I taught you a lot. You're going to use what I taught you for this. And I believe I did because I was like friggin' excited. I had my mindset right. I totally believed in this 1000%. And then I just hit the ground running. Yesterday, what are we, Wednesday today? Wednesday, yeah, right. I don't even know what day it is. I'm on holidays. Tuesday this past week was 11 weeks that I've been doing this business. I gotta tell you, friends, I'm a Canadian, so I'm making Canadian bucks here, and I'm gonna share it with you in Canadian dollars. I can't even wrap my brain around it, but I'm at 220. No, what is it? 220,000. See, I can't even wrap my brain around it. I don't even know that number. Like I can't. It's more than my husband and I make in 2 years. I have made our income, both of us, 2 years in under 3 months. Right? I mean, somebody like pinch me. I'm dreaming. I must be in heaven. I don't know. It's blowing my mind, and I cannot help but share it. Now, one piece of advice I have, and I say to everybody, the road to success has potholes. Expect the road to not be easy because I see people think it's like, oh, this will be easy. You will come across obstacles. I don't care if it's your family telling you that, oh, everything online is a scam. You can get, there'll be all of a sudden, your mindset's shooting off because your family or friends are telling you, what the heck are you doing? You've fallen for some kind of thing. Or it could be like, you might experience a techie problem. Your computer might fall. Like you will have roadblocks, you will have potholes, but you just push through and you get through them. I don't care what it is. Everything is fixable. Everything. Everything is fixable. Some take a little longer than others, but everything is a fixable thing and you can do it. You can get over that pothole and don't let it stop you. That's what I'm like. I came across many obstacles, many potholes that I was like, oh my goodness, this boom. What the heck? different things. And I'm like, no, Wendy, everything's fixable. Everything's fixable. I'm like, okay, let's fix it. How can I do it? Right. And when you think that way, we're talking about mindset. A lot of people mentioned it. Your mind will all of a sudden say it'll agree with you. It'll say, okay, let's figure out how to fix this. Your mind will go to work on your behalf to try to figure out how to fix something. And that is what you do. You just push through. If you're having struggles in this area, you say, okay, how can I get better? What am I doing that's not the same as somebody else? Because the system, I tell people, the system is the same. It doesn't care if you're a young mom. It doesn't care if you're an old grandma like me. The system is the same. We all use the same system. It's the operator that needs to tweak, change, fix, whatever. You look at yourself and you say, what can I do to better myself today to achieve the results that I want? And I'm not going to let anything stop me. Nothing. I say to people, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So you're in the right place. I can honestly tell you this from the bottom of my heart, because I've tried numerous things and lost a lot of money, but I didn't ever lose hope. So there you go. That's me from Calgary, Alberta here.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
I'm so honored to be here. I have to say, I have been watching Michelle for the longest. I was one of the original IPSers, and I am even on the video. And you know what? I never knew this whole world of automation. I'm a mom. My name is Jenna Stoney. For all of you who don't know me, some of you do, some of you don't. I'm a mom. I'm level 56. I don't say my age because I am level 56. It empowers me because of my wisdom and what I got to really grow from this community. And I'm going to make it short and sweet because I promised Michelle, but I could talk for hours. And I can tell you one thing, this community not only has expanded my knowledge, it has condensed my vision. I know, condensed my vision to the point where you look at it in bite-sized portions. That is something that I love. See, basic duplicates. Complications do not. So the two things that I say all the time, confused money makes no money. Scared money makes no money. This doll of a mentor, because I linked up with her and I said, I need to learn how to get my life back. I have 3 kids in college, 25, 24, and 23, and they live home. I'm not a grandma yet, not yet. So I'm going to take pointers, okay? But when I was in my 30s, I had my kids, 3 kids. I am a former teacher, and my story is a little different. My husband and I went to very good colleges. We both had great jobs, but something tragic happened. He actually got into a car accident, and I was left with 3 babies. So I was like a single mom because he had to learn how to walk, how to talk, how to feed himself. So I had to go as a teacher. I had to go and get a second job. Now, he lost his job, so he became a stay-at-home dad, and he had to relearn other skills. His banking job, which he was the breadwinner, would not take him back. They were like, no, thank you. So we never think this is going to happen because, the dream was get married, go to school, get a job, get married, everything, right? So here I am in a cul-de-sac and I am struggling paycheck to paycheck. I had to quit my job. And the reason that I did that is because I either was going to be a terrible teacher or a sucky mom. Okay. I couldn't do both. I almost had like an epiphany that you have to really not get burned out because I am a strong woman. But you know what? I was putting up pretenses. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was like, what is going on? I was just like Michelle. I was like, I deserve more than this. I know this happened. And sometimes we look at God and go, God, why me? But I said, God, try me, just try me. And I just pushed through and pushed through. And, I'm happy to say I became debt free because of online. I turned to the online space because I was really tired. My parents were dying. I didn't have time to spend time with them. They are no longer with me. But you know what? I made it happen. And so what I wanted to share of the utmost is that we don't think about people when they come to us and they look at us all crazy eyes and say, oh, this is a scam. Do you know what scam stands for? Still confused about money. These people think that we have a scam. No, the scam is that we were brainwashed to grow up, to stop dreaming, to adults, and to go to school and get a job. J-O-B. Daryl, I've known him for years. Poor is a great analogy. Job, just over broke. Job, just jumping over bills. I mean, I can go on and on. At the end of the day, sometimes you have to go through the mess to get to success. I thank God for every struggle. I thank God for everything that happened to me because it made me who I am today. This business needs grit. So if I have to give you a couple of tips, the first one is you have to have grit. You have to have that thinking that everything is figure outable, everything, okay? Nothing is above you. Your mindset tells you, no, you can't do it. But you know what? When somebody says that's impossible, I did it in 55 days. I said to myself, I was going to do it. I was going to hit 6 figures. And yes, when people ask me, do I have a following? Absolutely, I have a following. But you know what? 19,000 people aren't buying from me. Maybe 100 people I got reactions from. So I had to step out of my comfort zone and learn Michelle's way. Now I am on TikTok barely, but I started Faceless. I did today go on my story. I went on my what do you call, story, and I did a very quick video. And I was proud of myself because it was hard for me to do short content. So it's a step. So I'm learning that from Michelle. This community, I'm learning so much from everybody. I get a lot of messages in my inbox. I try to answer all of them. And all I can tell you is don't ask me tech questions. I don't know them. I'm not a techie person. What I love about this system, it's automated. It's done for you. All you need to do is just plug in and just be coachable. Be coachable, be teachable. And you don't have to learn everything overnight. Geez, oh my gosh. Don't worry. Everything will come in order. Just learn a little, go apply it, and stay motivated. It is supposed to be hard. This is brand new. Tiger Woods didn't wake up and become a millionaire and learn golf overnight. He was doing it from, 5 years old. Don't compare your chapter 2 to anybody's chapter 22. It's supposed to be hard. You're supposed to fight through it. You're supposed to have grit. So my best tips to you is have the moxie, have that grit, have that mindset that no matter what cards you are dealt, you don't have to play them. You could trade them in, you could start over, you could refocus, reprogram, and just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do it just because they gave up, just because they stopped dreaming. When you're a kid, all you do is dream. When you become an adult, you forget your dreams and you end up at a job and it sucks the life out of you. I love teaching, don't get me wrong, but you know what? I didn't like the pay. I didn't like living paycheck to paycheck. One time that car, my truck, almost got repossessed, and I'm in the cul-de-sac. So embarrassing. Negotiating with him. I never wanted to be that way. So if you're struggling, just know being poor or being broke happens. Staying there is a choice. So look in the mirror and say, you know what? I don't care how much money I'm making right now. That's just paper. I'm worth more. I'm worth more. I'm priceless. I'm going to keep doing what I have to do for freedom. So Michelle's taught me the automations, gave me my life back, because with my kids living home, I have a brand new baby boy. His name is Bentley. Yeah, I'm not pregnant. It's a puppy because last year I lost 3 dogs, adult dogs. I'm a dog mom. I absolutely love the fact that I put my automations on. Greek Easter, I made money. Mother's Day, I made money. I wake up and I cannot believe that I don't have to be married to my phone, married to Zooms, married to just worrying about when my next dollar is going to come from. That has never happened. I learned that all here. So to recap 5 quick tips for you. Number one is know that being broke happens. Getting out of it is a choice. So your mindset is number one. Number two, your past tense is not your life sentence. Please, whatever happened in the past is failure, and you fail fast forward. Failure, F-A-I-L, first attempt in learning. That's right, you have to fail to succeed. First attempt in learning. Don't take failure as it's something bad. You cannot worry about what's going to happen to you. Fear, on the other side, is faith. Okay. And the last thing I want to tell you, I think that's the last thing. I could talk on and on. I just love this program. The road to success, somebody said it is filled with potholes. There's mountains and there's valleys. Okay. The mountains are great. When you climb one, guess what? It's great to be on the top. You got to go back down again and climb another mountain. So just don't get stuck in the valley. Don't pitch a tent there. Nobody's going to come to save you in the valley. You need to understand that you're going to make it no matter what. The only way you can fail is if you quit. If you quit, you're done. And I love every single lesson that Michelle puts in the 90-day challenge. So I'm going to plug the $900 program right now because I'm the queen of it. When people ask me about it, I tell them straight up, you have to do legacy because it just ties everything together. It's like, I have a mother-in-law. I love her to pieces. I tell her, how do you make your baked clams? They never taste as good as yours. And every time I make them, she goes, oh, I didn't tell you to put a little bit of onion. No, you didn't tell me the onion. That's how I feel about Legacy Builders. It has all the ingredients. It's got every component and it ties it together. I love the fact that Michelle has made it bite-sized. So make sure that you're consistent. Your why is strong. Because all the stuff that was already said, I'm just repeating, but it's so true. And stay focused. And then also, don't pour out of an empty cup. If you're ever feeling drained, okay, because everything in the cup is to give to other people. But when you start spilling, that's for you. That's for you. Don't overdo it. Don't burn out, because that happened to me. And all you need to do is just disconnect, go and read. Take some time and read, because this is personal development, okay? This is personal development with a paycheck. And we have a blessing in our mouth. So when you're sharing it with people, understand that that's for them. That's not for you. You're sharing. So don't be afraid to share. I mean, God, Temu bothers me 55 million times a day. Think about that, right? They're showing me things. I'm like, what? I don't even need anything. So don't be afraid to share. It's not recruiting. You're just sharing from your heart. And when you share from your heart, I love your shirt, Michelle. I call myself a hope dealer. My acronym is a little bit different. Help one person every day. When you help people solve their problems, God helps you. We're in the people business. We are not in the product business. You are selling yourself, and you are selling hopes and dreams. I hope that everybody on this call knows that you have a blessing in front of you. Don't take it for granted. We learn from everybody here. I've never met a more supportive community. We share with our hearts and we grow. And I attribute it all to Michelle, because she sets the tone. She's such an amazing mentor, and she set the bar for us so high. Okay, but that's good, because you have this strength. Last thing that I'm going to tell you, and I know my time is up. Every life form reaches its fullest capacity except humans. Think about it. Mr. Tree, how many leaves are you going to grow? As many as I can grow. How many roots are you going to grow? As many roots as I can grow. Mr. Lion, how fast can you run? As fast as I can go. Gazelle, how fast can you run? As fast as I can go to get away from the lion. Every life form reaches its maximum capacity except for human beings. And do you know why? Because we have been given the dignity of choice. We've been given the dignity of choice. Choose well, my friends. You have a life. It's too short to be little. Spend time with your families, your loved ones, travel. I've been able to do so much more now than ever before because I'm not present in front of my family. People say, like, why are you on your phone? And I was embarrassed to say, I need to be on my phone. That's my business. But now I'm like, I leave it home, I go out freely, I come back, and there's money there because of the system, the brilliant system that we learned here. And thank you again, Michelle, because without
Thank
you,
you.
we would be so lost. And again, we would still make money, but you can always make more money. You can never make more time. So live on your own terms 24/7 and go out there and make it happen. Thank you so much for allowing me to share.
Awesome. So today, you guys, I want to share with you what the Legacy Builder program is and why the Legacy Builder and what it can do for you. Because that's the most important thing, right? Because I don't think anybody is on here today going, I just want to take more time trying to figure out how to make money from home. So what I want to do is I want to, first of all, kind of show the story behind the Legacy Builder program. And one thing I want to share with you guys, it's not a course. You don't need another course sitting in your computer that you're really excited about, but 3 days later, that energy's gone. Like I call that the treadmill moment, right? You get all excited, and then a few days, the emotion is gone. The exact same thing happens in courses, right? If it didn't, there would be millions and millions of millionaires, right? But because we get unmotivated easy, because we get back into our old habits and patterns, I want to help you understand why the Legacy Builder is a program, because it is an interactive program that not only will show you guys how to make 900 a day, it is literally going to show you how to make that 900 a day in passive income, but it is literally going to show you step by step how to also create a reoccurring income stream. But I'm going to show you how to do that through your email list, because in your journey of making an income online, I want to take you from launch your business to profit in 7 days is the first step, right? And then once we do that, we're going to really start understanding who your perfect customer is. And you're going to have an automated business out there working for you, fully automated from the very moment somebody goes into your system. And I want to show you what one of the pages looks like. Why I'm sharing this with you. Let me share my screen real quick. And this is the pages. It's like this, you guys. You're going to have pages like this that are literally going to be out there working for you 24/7, right? So what happens is you're going to learn through our discovery method how to attract customers to you, your online business. People put their email in here. And once they put their email in here, they'll be able to be taking to more information. So imagine people going through the information. Let me see if I have it pulled up here. I think it's right here. Well, this is one of the other pages we have. But here's the website people you're going to get access to. But people are, I think it's one of these. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I thought I had it pulled up for you. These are all the pages actually that you are looking at that I'm showing you. There it is. And then and once they put their email in, you guys, they're taken to this page that has a video, right? That literally breaks it down for them. And right here, anybody can click on and buy from you. Okay, they can see the testimonials in here and click on and buy from you, right? And then when they click right here, it literally takes them to, I'm finding it. I have too many tabs open. Oh my gosh. Where's it at? This is so funny. Oh, here it is. It takes you to your website, right? And this is what people, you guys, I want you to think about this. You don't have to go find a customer. You don't got to follow up with a customer. You don't got to answer any questions. You don't got to DM people. This system is constantly out there working for you, doing all the work. And at any time when somebody is going through this, they can buy from you. But I want to share with you what you're going to get inside of this, okay? And what exactly it all can do for you, because that's one of the most important things. And this is what I've discovered in my journey with making an income online is when I started, you guys, I had no process. I had no structure. I had no idea what to do. And I was floundering out there. I was searching, I was Googling. I thought the more YouTube videos I would watch, the more money I would make, right? Or the more I could figure out how to make money. All it did is confuse me. I felt like I had a bunch of jigsaw puzzle pieces inside my head. I couldn't connect the dots. And so I discovered a process that walked me through step by step, right? But what was missing in that process was no community. And I was by myself. Right. And I was in my office by myself. And, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get unmotivated, right? Mostly when your day doesn't go as well. And there was no way to really discover who is my perfect customer? Why is that important? And so for the last 18 and a half months, I've been really paying attention to all of the questions that have ever been asked, not only from my customers, but from my potential customers. And that's why I created that Legacy Builder program to help you guys. Are you ready for this? To help you literally launch your business, learn how to go from launch to profit in 7 days. And learn how to master this 2-hour workday so you can learn how to make passive daily paying income. You guys, I have literally been making an income every single day since the end of October of 2022. And as a mom of 6 kids and 5 grandchildren, that's a breath of fresh air. Knowing every single day I'm going to get that ding. And now it's multiple dings a day. And you know what's great? You know what the difference of me today and me back then is? My email list is bigger. I'm still spending the exact same amount of time creating content that I did 18 months ago. Which, you ready for this? And this is what I'm going to help you master. When I first started, I would spend 30, let me kind of show you this as well, 30 minutes a day, copy and paste in free ads, right? And you're going to see down here where you are going to learn that. You are going to learn all of this. I would spend 30 minutes a day copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites. You guys, by the way, that's an introvert's dream come true. Copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post. I built my email list, built my YouTube channel, and I'm going to cover that here in a minute. But it also got me customers. And so why it built my YouTube channel is because I put a YouTube video in it. You guys, when you get involved with the Legacy Builder program, we have a testimonial page full of testimonials and full of videos that you can use for your YouTube. So yes, you can build your own YouTube channel without you ever even having to create a video. So I would spend 30 minutes a day doing that. And then I set up my TikTok, right? And I started learning how to grow my following and grow my customers using TikTok. All platforms work or we wouldn't have them in here, right? And then I started learning how to do a MMR method, which is be able to promote other people's products and make 100% profit, which was literally a breath of fresh air because that means I didn't have to go find my own product to promote and make a small percent. I can make 100% profit. And then I learned how to find my perfect customer. This is a step that you're going to learn, right? You're going to learn step by step everything you need to literally go from I don't even know what I'm doing to making daily pay. So 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. And then I would literally spend 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok as that platform. That was what I did an hour and a half every single day. My last 30 minutes was responding to what's called a CTA, which is a call to action. Copy, paste, post. That's all I did. Guys, I made 7,000 my first month doing that, 14,000 my second month, 22 my third. And then I made 31,000 my fourth month. And I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months by following this process. And you guys, what I love about it is we have, I think, 5 or 6 people now that have hit 6 figures following this exact same process. And then we've taken it another layer because I'm like, you know what? Why not create a reoccurring income stream? You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? I was able to build that through my email list. You guys, I now have 13 income streams online and I only promote 4. The other 10 are 100% through social media because I monetize on YouTube and I monetize on TikTok. But the other 8 are 100% through my email list. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, how to add more income streams, but no more time to create them. That's what you're going to learn. That's actually part of the Digital Mastery Program. You're going to learn that. You're going to learn how to be an affiliate for other products through your email list, right? Because once you build the email list, why not promote other products. You're going to learn how to build a wildly successful email list. Now, we're going to start leaving that legacy for your family. I'm going to show you how to even create your own product, your own program, your own community, your own course, so you can have other incomes as well, so you can leave a legacy for your family, so you can change generational wealth. And I'm going to show you how to do this while you're earning an income. Matter of fact, I'm going to get you to 6 figures and then show you how to start doing this so you have more time to do the things that you love. Then I'm going to show you how to scale your business, how to hire people so you have more time. You guys are going to love it because, you think the more money I make, the more time I'm going to have to spend. I'm going to show you, my friend, how it's exact opposite of that. You're going to absolutely love this. And what I'm really excited about is introducing you to this passive revenue freedom machine, where I'm going to show you how to be having a passive revenue freedom machine out there working for you 24/7. Is going to add a completely different layer onto the way you build on social media today. You're absolutely going to love it. This is literally going to change your life. This right here, you guys, we might even pull it apart and allow you, if you're in the Legacy Builder program, to allow you to sell that as an additional product. And we'll probably sell it for several $1,000s when you see what it will do. Completely life-changing. Yes, this Legacy Builder program is not only going to allow you to be able to create a legacy, but it's going to allow you, we're going to be pulling some of these out and allowing you guys to be able to sell them. I'm adding more income streams inside of the Legacy Builder for you. So right now you have 4, but what if you can have 7 this year off of products you didn't even create? What if one of them are a high ticket product? You guys, I hope everybody just got really excited when I just said that. What I'm going to teach you is going to change your life. Now, you're also going to get these additional bonuses. You're going to get a Canva course training of how to use Canva. I literally give you my blueprint of what I did to make $1 million in 17 months while I traveled the world with my family. We literally left the country 5 times in 2022. My daughter's a senior. We are homeschooling her or she's doing online school this year because we're traveling and truly living life on our terms. It's literally a dream. I can't wait for you to see this. If you implement it, you can make 7 figures as well. You're going to get the 30-day marketing growth strategy plan that is actually dropping inside our community or program today. You're going to get how to start your own online business with MRR. You're going to get 200 digital product ideas that's already inside of there. It will blow your mind. You're going to get how to build an invisible empire, how to build a faceless brand, how to build a brand that can make you millions of dollars without you ever having to do one video. You guys get access to that as well. And you're also going to get access to right here, you guys, I call it the 5 M's, how to manage your mind, how to get the right mindset, the right message, the right marketing, the right mentoring, so you can make $1 million. And you can do this 1000% with your family at your side. So that's what is included in the Legacy Builder program. It is there to truly help you be able to reach your goals and dreams. And what I love about it is you immediately get 4 income streams. Do you guys realize you are literally able to get a $900 product that is actually worth $1,900 because you get all 4 of these products? That you can sell this one for $900, this one for $600, this one's for $300, and that one for $100. What if you sold just one of each of them a day? That's $1,900 a day just because of this program, right? So here's what it looks like when you get the Legacy Builder program. Let me pull it back right here. You're literally equipped with every single thing that you need. The moment you get started, again, you're going to purchase your program. Going to take you to the next page. It's a $29 button. You purchase that. You immediately create your password. And then it immediately takes you here. You're actually going to be able to see every single one of your products. Like you can click here. When you purchase, you guys, you're going to see all the products. Okay, so you can show people all the products because maybe you have somebody interested in just launching their business. Maybe you have somebody interested in just learning about passive daily pay income. Maybe you have somebody interested in, mastering digital marketing. It's all right here, but you need to start right there in the Legacy Builder. There's all the exclusive bonuses. Let me just show you this one. This is so fun. Watch this. Okay. So not only do you got a video with it of 200 digital product ideas, but watch. Let me just download it real quick here. You get immediate access to this. Look at this. Over 200. Your mind is going to get so excited and so creative of all different types of ideas. It's all in here for you. From little, a short, maybe make 17 bucks, $7, 47, $97 products to higher end. It's all in here. We literally equip you with every single thing that you need to be wildly successful in the digital marketing world. Okay. But you'll see all of your products. And what you do is you click on the one that you just purchased and you start right here. You guys, these videos are short. And then right here is your free automated system. You actually get immediate access to your website. All you have to do is literally add your name and your testimonial and connect it, and you're ready to go. I've had people be able to launch their business and in 2 hours had a business ready to go. And we are going to show you again how to go launch to profit in 7 days. We will literally disrupt the way digital marketing is done. I do not want you to have a course to have a course. I want you to have an interactive program and be part of a thriving community of other online business owners that are there to help you every step of the way. And when you purchase your Legacy Builder program, you have 24/7 support inside the community. So whatever country you are in, yes, there is support available inside the community. And I love that because my only goal with you is to help you take action. So I'm going to leave you with one question, and that is, what would you do if you could start making an extra 900, and put it in the chat. I want to see this. What would you do if you could start making an extra 900 a day? 900 a day. That's 6,300 a week. How would that change your life? One customer a day is 900 a day. There's 4.8 billion people on social media. You don't think if you know how to market and if you know how to build an email list because you're part of a proven program, you don't think you couldn't learn how to get one customer a day and make 900 a day, which is 328,000 plus a year? The Legacy Builder program will show you how to make $500,000, actually your first year if you want it, because the other income is going to come from, you're going to get monetized on your social media accounts, and you're going to be able to create that reoccurring income stream and other incomes under behind the scenes. You guys, I literally started from no TikTok account. I started from no email list, no knowledge in digital marketing, scared to death because I'm like, I'm an introvert, I'm too old, what am I doing? Am I going to be able to learn these skills? I started there and I made 6 figures in 6 months and my first million in 17 months. And I will promise you this, if you are willing to be coachable and if you are willing to follow this step by step, your wildest dreams can come true. But it's no different than this. If I see a horse that's thirsty and I bring the horse over to the ocean of water, I can't get it to drink, but I know if that horse will drink, it will never be thirsty again. That's you, my friends. If you are ready to learn how you can have a fully automated online business where you can make 900 a day with passive income, you will absolutely love this program. There you guys go. Hopefully that helped. Oh my gosh, let me, congratulations for looking at the Legacy Builder program. I'm so excited you're here, and I can promise you after this video, you're gonna have a clear understanding of exactly what can happen to you being inside of our digital growth community and following the Legacy Builder program. So you might be listening to me right now going, man, Michelle, I just wanna make some extra cash. I want to kind of get some pressure off, or maybe you want some of that fun money, or maybe you're listening to me going, man, I really want to get out of debt, start saving some money. I would love to learn how to make 300 a day, which is 109,000 a year. Or maybe you're listening to me going, I want to go for more of that higher 6 figures. I would love to learn how to make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. And many of you might be more like in the Legacy Builder mode, and you're like, man, I want to take advantage of what's going on in digital marketing, and please show me how to make 900 a day, which is over $328,000 a year. Would that change your life any? Well, you guys, my name is Michelle O'Neill, and back in September of 2022 is when I discovered this process. And prior to discovering it, I was stressed. I was overwhelmed. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I only have 2 left at home.
and time was slipping away. And I have 5 grandchildren, and you guys, time is the most important thing to me. And when I discovered this process, I was like, oh my gosh, if I can just learn how to make $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day, that would change my life. Because inside of the process, you guys, it shows you how to follow a 2-hour workday. I know, crazy, right? But it shows you how you could get your income earning activities done in 2 hours away. But let me share with you why. It's because of systems like this. Because of pages like this, you guys are going to be out there working for you 24/7. This is how I built a global business. It's pages just like this. And so let me show you a little bit what you're getting. This is what you get when you get part of the digital growth community and your legacy builder program. First of all, we are going to show you, isn't this neat, how easy and simple it is to follow? Look at this. You are going to learn step-by-step, super short training. See, 4 minutes. This one's a little bit longer, 14 minutes. This is 5 minutes. So super easy to follow training. Our goal is to get you to take action quickly. Do you see this? Launch to profit in 7 days. We actually show you how to build a business brand new and get it into profit in 7 days. Nope, my friend, you don't need a following. You don't need to have any experience. Matter of fact, I chose TikTok as my platform, and I wasn't even on TikTok prior to September of 2022. I actually thought TikTok was a dancing platform. And so when I discovered through the process here the value of using TikTok, that's why I decided to use TikTok. You guys, I had no following. But yes, Facebook works, YouTube works, Instagram works. And we have a method called the copy and paste free ads method, where you can copy and paste free ads. You can be learning and earning at the exact same time. I launched my business on September 10th of 2022, and I had my first $300 day on the 13th. You guys, when you're part of the Legacy Builder program, you will get immediate access not only to the program, but you'll get immediate access to your automated system and your website. That day, the day you get started, you can have a business out there ready working for you.
My name is Latoya Baptiste. I am from Lafayette, Louisiana, and I am just so thankful and grateful to have access to this amazing blueprint, such an amazing opportunity. You know, you're looking at someone who's very familiar with business. I've been in business for over 12 years. I'm very familiar with passive income. I too have earned passive income. I made 6 figures. You know, I'm basically just recently recovering from a debilitating condition that had me down for the past 2 years. And guess what, y'all? My income dropped 350%. I wish I would have access to the blueprint sooner, but nonetheless, I'm happy I have access to it now. But what is so exciting about this blueprint, guys, is just the details within it. You know, I have spent countless of dollars on products and programs and to assist me with digital marketing, but it was always missing something. You had to pay monthly, you had to pay more, and it never gave you everything. I was able to see the passive income here, and what it does is basically it's automated. So it allows you to truly experience passive income on another level. What I enjoy about it, you know, is no chargebacks, no MLM. When you get paid, you get paid. Another thing I'm so super excited about is the 100% profit. You know, if you have any type of knowledge of brokerage system or affiliate marketing, you don't get 100% of the profit. There's no middleman. You're not getting crumbs of what's actually being paid. I'm looking forward to doing amazing things, helping a lot of people. That is in my heart. That's in my nature. That's what I love to do, is help people. So what an amazing opportunity to be able to share this with others. Thank you guys so much for creating this.
And with having a launch to profit to follow, you guys are going to know step by step exactly what you do. And no, you don't need any tech skills because the website is already pre-built and done for you. All you're going to do is plug in your name, and it is ready to go. And all you're going to do is connect your payment button so you are paid directly into your bank account. You guys, I ended up making $7,000 my first month, $14,000 my second month, and $22,000 my third month. Following this process that you're looking at right here, you guys, you literally are giving the ability to make whatever goals and dreams you have. I ended up making my first 6 figures in 6 months by following this process. So let me ask you this. If you could be part of a community and part of a proven process where you could learn step by step how you can make that extra income or make passive daily pay, But what about also a reoccurring income stream? Because I'm going to show you how to connect the dots in digital marketing. I know you don't need any experience in doing this. And I'm going to show you how to connect those dots so you can start learning how to make daily pay and also a reoccurring income. You have reoccurring bills. Why not a reoccurring income stream? And that is what I love. You guys, the digital world is exploding right now. Why not you? Why not you learn these skills so you can learn how to make daily pay? You set your goals, you set your dreams, and between the interactive program that we have with the Legacy Builder, we will help you reach those goals and dreams.
I am so proud to be a part of this community, to be sharing this new product line with the world. And that is because I know who's behind it. I know. And and Michelle is behind it. And there's the community that's behind it. These are people who care about you, about your success, and at the same time hold your feet to the fire to be the CEO of your life, because ultimately this is your business. Whether you have tons of experience or very little experience, if you want to be successful in the online space and learn how to make daily pay, you can do it. You can do it.
Now here's the great part. Because not only are we going to show you how to create recurring income stream, we can even show you how to create your own product if you want. But in the meantime, where you are learning and earning, when you launch with your Legacy Builder program, you're going to get 4 income streams: 100, 300, 600, and 900. You have the ability to immediately make 100% profit off of 4 different products that you didn't even create.
Hi, my name is Darren. I just have to give this testimonial because I just feel I owe this community so much, because it's transforming my life. When I joined, I was a struggling affiliate marketer, okay, and I switched my business to digital marketing to be part of this community. And I'm so glad I did, because I made my full investment back within 10 days of starting. It's taking momentum. I'm making sales in my sleep. I'm making sales when I'm on a dog walk, on holiday. My automations are insane. I think I'm averaging around 1 in 16, and it's just blowing my mind. I'm so excited about what's to come, and I'm so glad I'm part of it. And being here in this space, in this community, having live and interactive mentorship from 6 and 7 figure earners is just mind-blowing and makes all the difference to your learning experience.
Because I will tell you what, the best thing I've ever done for my business is go from I was stressed and overwhelmed and learning how to build an email list, learning how to follow a 2-hour workday, learning how to automate my business while I was making 100%. It's the best thing that I've ever done for me and my family.
Digital growth community in which helped me to finally quit my job after 2 months. I remember last October, during that time, my daughter was sick and she needs to bring in a doctor, right? I don't have any money, right? Even $40 I don't have my pocket. I need to borrow to my sister, and it really hurts me, right? And for me, this is really game changing, right? I tell myself I don't want to happen it again. And last November 2023, I discovered the digital growth community, and I get very excited. I find someone who is inside that community and I join. And yeah, after 2 months, last January 2024, I already go home. I quit my job because I'm working 10 to 12 hours per day in New Zealand. So it's totally life-changing, and now I am here in family, and last January I earned a total of $7,000, right, in just 1 month. And this month, March, I already earned almost $6,000, right? It's totally life-changing. It's a huge money for me, and it's almost triple my salary in New Zealand.
So what's your next step? Your next step is to just go down right here, and there is a Get Started button, and click there. And the moment you purchase, you will immediately be taken to the page to pay your $29 website fee. Yeah, that's all it costs. You get your Legacy Builder product, right? It's a one-time cost for your Legacy Builder product and a one-time $29 website fee. That includes your website pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your name and a picture of you if you want. And it is going to be ready to go. And we walk you through those other steps you got to take. But there's no building of a website. It's ready to go immediately. So you immediately been taken to that button, and then you immediately have access to your program, and you immediately have access to our community. Some people have been able to set it up in 30 minutes. Imagine if by the end of today, you have a business out there working for you. And then we're going to show you how to attract customers to you by utilizing social media the right way. So that means, my friends, you don't got to go find customers. You don't got to follow up with people. You don't got to friend request people. We will show you how to build a global, automated, online, rejection-free business where we will help you attract customers to you. This not only gives you your time back, but it gives you that freedom and that predictable daily pay income, because on average inside our community, you guys, this page converts at 1 out of 20 people. Imagine if you could plug into our interactive program and you could attract people to that page and 1 out of 20 were buying from you. All you would need is 20 people a day to hit that page. There's 4.8 billion people just on social media alone. All you need is 20 a day. That could equal 900 a day, which is 6,300 a week. Would that change your life? And it doesn't matter what age you are. I love that about our community. We have literally 18 in there up to people in 85, I think, is the oldest we have in our community. And I absolutely love this. You'll be in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself.
Hey guys, it's Jenny Caniza from the Philippines, and I am 25 years old. So I've been in, digital growth community 3 months ago. I joined last December 2023, and it really changed my life, guys. I've been in different business ventures, MLM, affiliate marketing, but not getting the results that I want. But because of this community, because of the community that Michelle created for us, it really changed my life. The daily videos that she created every day, it really helped me to stay on track to get consistent results. So, I am able to get consistent results right now, and, having these weekly payments unlike before, and it really changed my life, guys. And, I am able to treat my parents now. We're able to, buy what we want right now, because before we're not able to do that. And, as of now, I am renovating my own room, to have my own room, because right now I am here at our sala, and, I sleep on our sofa because I don't have my own room. But because of this daily pay blueprint, guys, it really changed my life. Right now I'm able to have my own room, and yeah, it really changed my life. So I am excited to be a 6-figure earner this year.
What can I tell you? At a 67-year-old with a wife, 4 kids, 12 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren, Daily Pay has been, and the digital growth community has been, the best thing since marrying my wife that I've done. It has provided income. It's provided the ability for us to do things that we want to do that we didn't have the time to do before. It has provided us the ability to pay bills off, put money back in savings. What I'm telling you is, if you're sitting on the fence, get off the fence. Go get into this community and make yourself a legacy and your family a legacy.
Fantastic. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and get going. Thanks, you guys, for being patient. We're just trying to get everybody in real quick here. And again, when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. I love this part because you will see that we literally have people all over the world that get on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are going to do our best to get answering questions in the chat as well. So if you have any questions during this, that would be awesome. We would love to answer questions. And listen, grab a piece of paper. You'll want to take some notes. Today, you're going to learn. Let me go ahead and get my screen going here. We are literally going to break down with you how to launch and scale a business, the 4 simple steps to build a 6-figure online business in just 2 hours a day. And so that's what we're going to cover. And by the way, no following needed. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the information. So you are here because you are ready to learn how to make 6 figures online, but you don't know where to start. Okay, so I'm going to cover with you right now. Here are the 4 steps that I follow to make 6 figures online. Now, this is a time-tested and proven system, by the way, but we'll get to that in just a second. Okay, first of all, I want to cover with you what it takes to make 6 figures. Right? So maybe you are selling a product for $900, right? Which that's what I'm going to recommend because you only need 10 customers a month to make $9,000 a month, which is $108,000 a year. If you're selling a product around $600, you're going to need 14 customers a month, which is like $8,400 a month that you're going to make, which is a little over $100K a year. If you are sell a product around $300, you're going to need 28 customers a month, right? To make about 108 a year. Now, if you're selling a low ticket product for like around $9, you guys realize you're going to need 926 customers a month to be able to make 100K. So here's my question for you. When you look at this, what makes more sense to you? Promoting a low ticket product and happen to have 926 customers a month to be able to make 6 figures in a year, or a higher ticket product and only needing 10 customers a month? Put in the chat what makes more sense to you. See, you guys, this is why I was on the struggle bus trying to make an income if I go back years ago, because I was selling a bunch of low ticket products. So I wasn't making a lot of money and I had to work really, really, really hard. When I discovered that I can sell products in high demand, and my number 1 selling product is 900, by the way, my number 2 selling product is 600, and my number 3 is 300. That's why I have all of them on there. Yes, higher ticket definitely makes sense. So when you see that you only need 10 customers, it's easier to think about making 6 figures, right? Because you only need 10 customers, right? And you're probably thinking right now, well, how many customers do you want to focus on to getting to achieve 6 figures? Because that's the main thing, right? You need to, what is the number you focus on? I think to me, it's easier to focus on 10 customers than it is 900. Look at Joy, you guys. She goes, I'm so flippin' excited. I just hit $333,000 yesterday. She woke up this morning to a new customer and a $900 deposit. Now, I want you guys to screenshot this because I am not giving you any income claims today, right? I'm making no guarantees that you can have success, this level of success. I'm just going to share with you what we have done and the results that some of us have achieved from following this process, okay? And that is what we're going to cover, let me say, today. So I just want you to screenshot that. So now here's the question, and I've already seen it being asked inside the community. Just a minute, somebody's doodling on the screen. Hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness. Disabled that. So let me disable it. Okay, so you're probably asking right now, just a minute. I got to get that off. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we had a doodler. Let me get that off real quick, and then we're going to get going again. I just can't have that red mark on there the entire time. That would probably drive everybody crazy, right? All right, so let me get you guys back going again. Okay. There's a little timeout. All right, so here we go. So the question is, many of you are asking is, where do these customers come from and what do we sell, right? That's the question. That is why you guys are on here. And that is what I'm going to cover, right? So just really pay attention and you guys are going to learn exactly how to achieve that. Now, I got to share this with you. I've been on TikTok for 2 years now, and I can tell you this, the size of your audience, the size of your following, the size of your social media platforms does not matter, okay? The quality of your audience is everything. So with that being said, you guys don't need a huge following to learn to make 6 figures. You don't. What you need is a quality audience. And that is exactly what we're going to cover. Now, if you go back to 2022, I was struggling. I was super disappointed in myself and I was burned out. I didn't want to bother friends and family or have to DM to get customers. I wanted more time with my family. I didn't want to trade time for dollars anymore. So I applied these steps. I had no email list. I had no following. I just applied these simple steps and I made 6 figures in 6 months. And now it's on autopilot. So I get to travel and do the things that I absolutely love with my family, or the things that I want to do, which is now leave a legacy for my family and create generational wealth, because I'm totally done with that generational struggle. We are changing that. And that's what I'm inviting you to do today. Look at this. Jessie just had a $600 morning already, and she's made $26,250 in 5 months. In 5 months, you guys, and you are going to learn exactly how. So write this down. Step 1, identify your ideal customer, right? Know who your perfect customer is and what do they need to know? What are they looking for? What is the problems that they have? So for example, why are you here? Can you guys put that in the chat? Why are you here? Okay. I want to know in the chat, why are you here today? We them boys, yes. We're kind of sad about that this year, right? But hey, I'm curious in the chat. To make more money in less time, I need money. Break free from paying bills. Ooh, better future. To make money. Single mom, low income. Glad you're here, my friend. Freedom. Quit my job. Yes, freedom. To learn. Ooh, I love that. Low income. Build generational wealth. Love it. Look at all that, you guys. So this is why people are here. This is what we have a solution for. There is not one thing that was put into the chat that I can't provide a solution for. That's what's empowering. And I'm telling you guys this right now. If you love helping people, you will love this process and exactly how it works. Okay. So step 2, the discovery method. So now that you know who your perfect customer is, now we got to get your business discovered so you can attract those 10 customers a month so you can make 100K in the next 12 months, right? The world is going digital. You guys, you can't go anywhere without seeing people on their phone, right? So it just makes sense to use the World Wide Web where people hang out at and get your business discovered. So the way that I love is using classified ads. There's actually free ad websites out there in the World Wide Web that you can use. Now, you guys, I'm an introvert. So this was exciting to me, the fact that I could post free ads to high traffic websites for free and be able to get my business discovered. Okay, so free ads is the first way, and social media is the second way. You guys, I want you, when you launch a business in the digital space, I want you to look at social media completely different. And I want you to look at this as your digital real estate. Because when you use social media to attract customers to your business, it doesn't go away. You know, like if you work a job and you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. If you want to get paid for another 8 hours, you have to work again. When you use social media to get your business discovered, when you spend time posting every day, it doesn't go away. It's actually compounding real estate to help you generate income quicker. When I discovered that, that blew me away. And so what we do is we need to become a magnet to finding our perfect customers on social media. And here's what I mean by that. Think about you, my friend. Think about how many times you have scrolled on social media, how many videos that you scrolled on by. See, once you learn how to stop the scroll of your perfect customers, and the best way to do that is knowing who your perfect customer is, right? And then using social media. This way, when you copy and paste free ads, this way, when you use social media, you know what that means. You do not have to depend on your friends and family to make money. They don't have to buy from you. You don't have to DM people. You don't have to friend request people and slide into people's DMs or comments. You can use social media to attract your customers to you. So we treat our social media like our storefront, right? So just imagine, I want you to think about that. Imagine using social media and, like I said, never bothering a friend and family to buy from you. I loved the attraction marketing method. Now, step 3, how to convert them into customers. this is where it gets really, really good. This is where you're going to stop trading time for dollar because you're going to automate your business. Automations means these pages are going to be out there in the World Wide Web working for you, my friend, 24/7. So anybody at any time can buy from you. So here's how the process works. When somebody discovers this page online, right, they immediately are taken to this page. This is your thank you page, okay? And then they're taken to this. So these are the two pages. Now, on average, inside our community, for the ones that I personally mentor, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So when 20 people put their email in, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying. So you know what that means? That's a $900 sale of passive income. And all you did is use free ads or use free social media to get eyeballs on this. When I discovered that that was a way to make an income, that was the game changer for me. I was ready to learn how to do that. Now, here's the most exciting part that I love in today's world. This system you're looking at is actually given to you for free once you're inside my community. It's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is plug in your information. You literally can have a fully automated business out there working for you today. And that is what I love. Look at this. Jackie said, my first sale. I am 4 days old in the business. I set up my website and on the same day, I got my first customer. Wow, this is amazing. She literally just posted this 2 days ago because she's got her business on autopilot. Look, woke up to a ding, $900. So think about that. She woke up to $900 sale. I love what she says here. And this is what's so powerful. I'm from a sales background. I absolutely love this business because I don't have to hustle, call, or follow up with anyone as the automations kick in. She's not the one having to do the work. This is where you no longer will be trading time for dollars, okay? Look at this, $900 ding came in her sleep at 2 a.m. That's the power of passive income. Again, you just gotta stay focused, committed, and consistent. And it works. And that is what I absolutely love, is the ability to do that. So let's dive right into step 4. Promote something digital. Okay, this is huge. Promote digital to sell global. The moment you promote something digital, the entire world is your potential customer base. You're not limiting any countries. You have every country that can be your potential market, place to market. And when you promote digital, there's no costs involved because there's no expenses like how there is in a product. So you can make 100% profit. Now, the digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. It did $950 million in 2019, and it was averaging $1 billion a day by 2027. And now it averages $1.2 billion a day in 2024. But you guys, here's the exciting part. It's projected to hit $3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is going to be made in this industry? Why not you? Okay, so here's another reason why to promote digital programs. Proven program, make 100% profit. You're paid daily. If you get a customer every day, you're paid daily directly into your bank account. You're not waiting for no company to pay you. It's into your bank account. And the entire world is your potential customer base because it is digital and you get to sell something that helps people. Let me share with you something about the digital space and when you're looking at launching a product in the e-learning industry. You ready for this? The more people you help, the more money you make. So if you love helping people, this is the perfect fit for you. If your heart would smile that somebody had success because of what you sold them, you will absolutely love this. So the testimonials that I've shared with you so far, that has come from these 4 different income streams that they get, right? So when they sell a Legacy Builder program, they make $900. When they sell a Digital Mastery, they make $600. When they sell a Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, $300. The Launchpad is $100. So imagine having done for you business 4 income streams where if you sold one of each of them a day, that's $1,900 a day that you can make, right? How awesome is that? Now, here's what's great. And here's what people that buy from you, buy the program from you, here's what they get. Because within our program and our community, it takes someone who is really in need of help. And it gives them the blueprint and in the most effective way that they're looking for, instead of having to go through online and purchase small PDFs or sift through the internet and download free PDFs and all the content on the internet. You guys, I can't tell you how many hours before I discovered this blueprint, how many hours I wasted watching YouTube videos. I wasted downloading PDFs or purchasing like a $17 little crash something. And all it did was get me more confused. It got me so confused. I was to the point I was like, I can't do this. I can't make money online. Maybe it's not in my cards, because I literally didn't have any step-by-step direction to help me do that. And that's what I love about what people get when they buy one of the programs from you. They get a blueprint to take action and to get the results that they want. Like I said, if you love helping people, you will absolutely love this. And you can start selling from day one, and you can start attracting your ideal customers from day one. That was huge for me. I launched my business in September 10th of 2022. My automated sales process, everything was set up in 2 days. I had my first $300 day on the 13th, then a $600 day, then a $300. I was shocked by the results it was having. And something I love about the program is it is a living, breathing, live, interactive program that solves real problems that people are having. The problem of not being able to grow a following on social media, the problem of not being able to attract customers, the problem of not being able to make enough money online. It solves those problems. So how exciting is that you have the ability to make a difference in your family's life while you're impacting other people's lives? And that is what I truly just absolutely love. So what I want to do real quick is I would love Cecilia to come on, because you guys, she was a lot like me, and she was trying things in the past and spent a lot of time looking and searching. And I want to share with you what happened when she purchased the program. So Cecilia, I'll let you take it away.
Hey, you guys, how are you? So I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm all the way from South Africa. And before I started this, I was actually a mama with 10 years experience in early childhood development. I had my own daycare center because I was one of those greedy mamas that didn't want a daycare to see all my baby's first moves, because I'm an angel mommy of 2 little boys. So when I had my little girl, I was like, I will work from home. So 10 years into that, I started up a nail salon. Spent a lot of money to start that up. But unfortunately, the small town that I stayed in, every second week, another nail salon opened up, which meant I started overworking myself and underpricing my services just to keep my clients, to keep the roof over my head and keep my pot cooking. And I started spiraling downwards very quickly. I did search the internet for things to do, right? But I did do the how-to for free things, and I can promise you I wasted hours and hours and made nothing. I played games. I hate games, but I downloaded games on my phone. I had this little pop-up windows telling me you made so much dollars, and then I was always in a line for payouts, but never received anything. Raise your hand if you've gone through that. Then I did the free surveys. I did the freaking free surveys, you guys. I spent hours and hours doing these surveys, downloaded countless of things to learn how to do surveys, because I never made money and I wasted a lot of time again. But I didn't stop there. I even grabbed myself some apps. Who downloaded apps and then jumped into their small little town, scanning prices in their free times, thinking they're going to make money, because I even did that. And finally, I gave up on the how-to for free things. And I was like, you know what? I really need to learn from something or somebody how to do this the right way, because for free ain't getting me anywhere. And I went to Google. I did not go to TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram looking for ways to make money online or learning from somebody. I literally went to Google. And I started searching. I want a program to learn from. I want to learn from something or somebody, and I'm willing to pay. You guys, so this one morning, after a devastating previous day where I snapped at my child unnecessarily because she was 5 minutes late and I had a bridal party, I was like, something's got to give. Something's got to give, because this is not the life I wanted. And over a cup of coffee, 5 a.m. in the morning, I sat crying, scrolling TikTok, consuming some, funnies. And I came across a mummy from way overseas. Okay. I came across Michelle O'Neill, and she was speaking about how she's a mum of 6 and she was just looking to find a way to make some money online, and how she found a blueprint that taught her how to do that in 2 hours a day using automated systems. So I love the idea of automated systems, because at that stage I was working 15 hours a day in my own salon, 6 days a week. If my daughter needed new shoes, I had to work a Sunday just to be able to afford that. So my first thought was, heck, I wish this was available in South Africa, because Michelle was speaking dollars, right? And I'm working in rands in South Africa. And I thought, well, what if this is going to work in South Africa? Because then I'll be earning in a currency higher than what I spend in. What if? And I clicked the link and I entered my email address. I took step 1. You already took that step, because that's why you're here. And then I received an email from Michelle that said, hey, we've got a free webinar. You're welcome to join, because I'm going to share the steps of what I did in order to make money online and achieve this success. And I took step 2, and you took that same step tonight, because you are on this webinar. And on that webinar, when I started seeing other parents and I saw, heck, I can do this 2-hour workflow. It's simple. It's easy. I'm 42, but I can learn. I've got bits and pieces of my day I can use, and I'm willing to start learning these skills. And then I decided to take step 3 and purchase my program. 6 weeks into this program, I made my very first dollars that entered my PayPal account. And I want to tell you something. My first dollars was made while I was sleeping, because I woke up to a 1 on my PayPal. And I know Michelle also woke up to that sale in her PayPal, because I'm from South Africa. And, when I purchased, she was sleeping. So I woke up to my very first sale, and I was like, wow. 2 hours later, I had a nail client. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Nails in South Africa is less than, I think it's $10 if I'm going to convert. Let's say $20 max if you're lucky. But I was sitting down with a client doing her nails, and it would have taken me 2 hours and 20 minutes with all the art she wanted to make 280 Rand. If you're from South Africa, please raise your hand. And that would have been a headache and a backache. And then while I was sitting there, I had a 2 on my PayPal, which is 2 hours after I made my first sale, waking up to my first sale. And when I opened that PayPal, I made $300, you guys. I was sitting there of doing a 6-week workflow. Every day I put in 2 hours, simple flip and 5 simple steps I did on a daily basis. And here pops up another one on this PayPal. When I opened it, it was $300. Now in South Africa, that's over 5,000 Rand, which I didn't have to do anything for further. The next morning, I woke up to $600. So the difference between the day that I got started as a mom with no tech skills, no previous experience, no idea what digital marketing was, I literally had to ask my daughter, Mama's going to make money on TikTok, baby. How do I load my first video? So the difference between then and 6 weeks later is I learned how to identify my perfect customer from this program. I've learned how to kickstart my automated system with a 2-hour workflow. And I've learned how to build an email list, because I'm telling you today, email equals income. Mm-hmm. The ricochet effect of that turned into 15 South African millionaires, multiple 6-figure South African earners. I cannot remember the last time that I made under 100,000 Rand as a South African. Mm-hmm. As a South African, I wanted to make $600 extra a month, you guys. I cannot count my blessings with this. 3 months into this, I was out of debt. 4 months into this, I replaced the prayer card. 5 months into this, I flipped my zip code to put my daughter in a private school. 2 days after the best Christmas I could give my child in her 15 years, I paid school fees for her a whole year in advance. I haven't looked back a day since. I started with no tech skills, no idea what this was. No know-how of, is this going to be legit, or is it going to be the same that I tried multiple times before? But I can tell you this completely changed my life. You already took 2 of the steps that I took to change my life. You just need to take the next one. And that's to get started. This is a proven process. These automations is life-saving. I love working only 2 hours a day. I love walking on the beach with my child, being there when I pick her up from school. And I love the difference that I could make in our life. I love having a stress-free life for the first time in my life. So, yeah, This is me, Michelle. I'm super excited. You know what? I always love to share because I just want people to see the possibility. If you're sitting there and you're wondering, does this work in South Africa? It works anyway, my friend. It works anyway.
Yes, thank you for sharing. And I love your story. And one of my favorite stories that you shared was when you have that ocean view and you're like, we get to watch the whales now. And it's like,
and the dolphins. And I can see them from my house because I always said, you know what, one day when I grow up, I will live near the ocean. 5 months into digital marketing, I freaking grew up, you guys. I grew up.
I love that. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing. I love that. Now, you guys, that's South Africa right now. I want to take it to the United States and have Victoria come and share with us because you guys, some of you might be listening right now and be going, I don't have the money to invest. So I wanted Victoria to share her story with you because she didn't either, but look what happened because she figured it out. So Victoria, are you with us?
Yes. And this is so funny talking about like watching the whales, and my view is like completely different because I've got a golf course in the background now. But I also don't get to choose my view yet because I'm an Army wife, and so we move every 2 to 3 years and we go where the Army sends us. But I want to talk to anybody on here who is skeptical about this. I want to talk to anybody who is thinking, okay, I love the sounds of this. It sounds too good to be true. I've tried all of these other work from home jobs because if this is you, that was me. All right. I was the biggest skeptic in the book. I'm super analytical. I analyzed this for 2 months before starting. I watched this girl make 40 grand in 2 months, who I didn't know from Adam, but because she had learned the skills to of attraction marketing, that's how I found her. And I'm just like, well, I really like the sounds of this, but I spent 7 years in an MLM. Y'all tell me in the comments if you have ever done multi-level marketing, okay? Because if so, then you understand, and this is not an MLM, okay? But you understand the amount of work that goes into being successful there. And successful there for me was maybe having a 2 or 3 grand a month. That was success, but my face was glued to my phone. The reason I did that was because I have 3 little boys, y'all. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mama. I wanted to be present. I wanted to be hands-on with them and not miss all the firsts and all of those things. But what I really got doing that was I was caught up in the recruiting, the parties, the salesy posts, all those copy paste messages, all to try to make $7 on a mascara. And so I actually bounced around from different MLMs because I'm like, well, maybe it's this MLM that's the problem. So let me go to this one, right? And then I decided, okay, well, maybe it's not this thing. Maybe I'll start blogging. I did that. I did those, the Clickly emails. I did that. And then I finally said, you know what? No, I need to find something where I can make 100% profit. Now, let me ask you guys this. How many of you have ever had your own business? Because I went from making 25% profit on a mascara to then 100% profit on my own online boutique, y'all. And so I went from $7 a mascara to maybe profiting $20 on a top, okay? But with that, I still didn't know how to attract customers. I still didn't know, like all of the things that goes into marketing on social media. My boutique was online, but I had no idea how to do all of that because all that I knew was what my MLM days had taught me, right? Which was friend request everybody. And so I failed with my boutique. In 2022, y'all, you need to understand, I am not somebody that comes from money. And so when Michelle says, like, I know what it's like to go from broke as a joke to massive success with this, let me tell you, okay? I grew up watching my daddy work 3 jobs. How many of you are working multiple jobs right now, or you are living paycheck to paycheck? Because if so, I fell into that same pattern, and you are not alone. And that is normalized in our society. It is normalized for people to say, if you want to make more, you need to work more. You need to overexert yourself. Whoa, hang on. Just making soup and it's boiling over. But that was the way that I was raised to think those things. And so I just kind of always hopped around from this thing to this thing to this thing, thinking, well, maybe this is the problem and this is the problem. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me take it off the burner. I'm like gonna burn the house down. Nobody's here. And so that's what that was my past. Okay. And so going into this, I hadn't made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And this was a Hail Mary. Y'all know when it rains, it pours, right? And so I needed a new transmission for my car. I needed to pay for 4 new tires. I needed to pay for 6 rental cars while my car was in the shop. We couldn't afford anything because we were living paycheck to paycheck off of my husband's Army income. So you better believe when I like tiptoe over to him, like, hey, honey, I found this other online job and I think that this might be it. He's like, well, we have all these other things that we need to pay for. And I'm like, I know, and I know we can't afford it, but I know myself and I'm a go-getter and I'm always determined to make something happen. So even though we could not afford it, I went out and I watched a friend's kids. I went out and I cleaned a house just because I was determined to start this. It is not a decision to be broke, y'all. It is a decision to stay there. And I'm such a firm believer. I will take that to my grave, right? So when I had the funds to start this, we went from broke as a joke to now able to build this house, okay? In my very first month, my goal going into this was to make $1,200 a month, because then I would be, on track with what I was making with my boutique prior to when it started failing. $1,200 a month. And in my first month, I made $29,000. It is normal for me now to make 20 grand and above in a month. By my first 5 months, I hit my first 6 figures I had ever seen in my life. And now 15 months in, I think I'm almost to 450 grand. I will be at 500 grand by the end of this year. I will be the next millionaire. And I am so over the moon because I said yes to something that I was skeptical about. I took that chance that I was fearful of to try something that I thought was too good to be true. And now, like, we're living in this house that we were able to build from scratch, y'all. Like, it's not pretty now, but let me show you guys this real fast because I showed this on my live earlier. Look at this. These are the old patio chairs that we grew up with, but that was all we were ever able to afford. And last night we were able to set up my dream patio. Do you see this? And we were able to sod our yard. And this is all because I took a chance on something. Alexa, stop. So all of that to say, if you are skeptical, ask the questions. You are in the right place. Ask the questions. That's why you're here. And this blueprint can completely change your life too. That's all.
Oh, I love that so much. And I'm just so proud of you, and that even though you didn't have the money, you found a way and you knew you were just lacking in something and you learned that. And now you're almost $500,000. So awesome. So thank you for sharing, my friend. Love it. Love it. Yes. So good, you guys. So good. Okay. So let's just keep on going here. What is inside of the program, right? And by the way, the people that invited you, the person that invited you, they sent you an email. And if you go to that email, at the very bottom of it is a PS. And inside of that breaks down the 4 different digital programs that you can look at. And you need to get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. Okay. So once you get started, it's simple. You literally follow it step by step. You log into your program and you click here to get started, and you literally just follow it step by step. Inside of that is going to be the ultimate discovery system, where we're going to teach you how to build your brand, even faceless if you want, how to copy and paste free ads and social media. This is how to get your business discovered. There's 5 billion people on social media alone, you guys. And as we shared at the beginning of this, all you need is 10 customers a month. And that is $100K a year you can make just by attracting 10 customers. And there's 5 million on social media alone. And then you also get to be part of our amazing community that's got over 44,000 people. And I want to share this with you because if you look right here, we have a 90-day holiday profit push going on, which I'm walking you through the steps of how to make 20K during the holiday season. The goal is some profit during the holidays and gain momentum going into 2025 so you can literally design your life and literally learn the skills to make 6 figures in 2025. That is the goal. It's a live and interactive program. So if you do not, if you're not able to attend live, look right here. They put the replays in there. We do weekly tech calls. So if you want to learn more about the tech, it's right here and the replays are put in there. We do free webinars every week that you can use to grow and build your business. So you don't have to be the one sharing it with people. You just plug them into a proven system. We have a content vault that is full of testimonials and video ideas. We have mindset training so we can help you with that CEO mindset. And we have the most amazing social media training that has built 4, 5, and 6, and even 7-figure earners in the digital space. Okay. And also we have a deep dive into a faceless training, Your Invisible Empire, that gives you a $100K a year strategy inside of that. So how do you get started? Well, you pick the program that is best for your goals and dreams, right? There's a launch pad if you just want to launch a business. That's the Launchpad. The Passive Daily Pay Blueprint is going to also help you launch your business, but give you a $300 a day blueprint. 300 a day is 109,000 a year. The Digital Mastery is where you're going to start learning to master digital marketing skills. Inside of that one, you're also going to get a $600 a day blueprint. 600 a day is a 219,000 a year. But in the Digital Mastery program, you're also going to learn how to create a reoccurring income stream. So you're going to learn how to add additional income streams. Our Legacy Builder is truly a business in a box. You're going to learn how to launch a business. You're going to learn how to build an email list. You're going to learn how to create reoccurring income streams. You're going to get the $900 a day blueprint. 900 daily pay blueprint is $328,000 a year. You're also going to learn how to monetize your social media platforms as well. So those are the 4 different programs. You pick the one that is best for your goals and dreams. Now, when you get started today, you're going to get access to our digital growth community. You're going to get access to a Canva crash course training that walks you through how to use Canva to create your content. You're also going to get access to my blueprint. It's my $1 million in 17-month blueprint, exactly what I did to go from no following to my first million in 17 months. You're going to get our 30-day market growth strategy plan. That's the exact same strategy I followed to build a following of my raving fans in 30 days. You're going to get how to start your own online business using master resale rights. You're also going to get 200 digital product ideas if you're wanting to create your own product. Okay. You're also going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. Exactly what you need to do, the strategies that you need, the skill sets you need to learn for you to make your first million. And then, of course, that Invisible Empire training. You get access to all of that. And all 4 of the programs for only $900. Now, the person that invited you, you can go back to the bottom, and there could be payment plans on there as well. So check that out. If the $900 doesn't work for you, we also have a Digital Mastery for $600. With that, you still get 3 income streams. Our Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, with that, you still get 2 income streams. And our Launchpad, with that, you get 1 income stream. So you need to get the product that is literally best for your goals and dreams. Okay. I love this. Jessica said a yearly salary she made in 1 month by following this process. I'm going to actually see if she's available to share. But before I do that, one of the biggest questions I've been seeing getting in the group is, how long will this take? And so I want Amy to come on and share with you, because when she launched her business, you guys, she was working 2 jobs. Okay. And so she was able to fit this in. So Amy, I'll let you take it away, my friend.
All right. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. And you know what? Yeah. As a single mom, I got a divorce, was single, and trying to raise these kids on my own. When one job wasn't enough, I literally got a second job, and for 3 years straight was working 18 hours a day. And I also want to mention that I knew nothing about the online world. I knew nothing about sales or any of this kind of stuff, right? Didn't even know what digital marketing was. My daughter put me on TikTok, and that's how I came across it. Never dreamed I could ever do something like this, let alone fit it into 18 hours that I was already working. But because of the processes that we follow and we're given step by step, you can do this throughout your day in 15-minute increments, 30-minute increments. And that's exactly what I did. I would 30 minutes in the morning, every lunch break, every in between jobs, in the evenings, I would spread my few hours throughout the day and do my income earning activities. I didn't even think this was possible for somebody like myself. No knowledge, single mom, already struggling financially, and just trying to get by every day. It was a struggle. And this gave me hope. Just a few days in, seeing all the mentorship inside of the community, and it was so easy to start learning about the products and what they were teaching and how I could create content on social media. I could actually talk about things that I knew nothing about because I finally was learning the proper definitions of what they were. Then I could start helping people just like me. Because when you're burned out and you're tired of struggling, you start looking for something different, something better. That's exactly where I was. I was at the end of my rope. And this literally has changed my life. I went from working 18 hours a day, and in just 10 weeks inside of this program, I was able to quit both of those jobs. Going from not knowing even how to create a video on social media. I didn't know anything, but it's a step-by-step process of not only how you can earn an income online, but then you can teach others the same by promoting all 4 of these products. While you're learning, you're also earning. And that's exactly what I did. Guys, I've been in for 18 months. I've been able to learn how to add additional streams of income. I've made multiple 6 figures. But when I say this to you, I mean this. It's not always about the money. It was my time freedom that I wanted more than anything. I wanted to be a part of my family, and I wasn't. I was always the mom at work, trying to fit it in. I was mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, and it's hard to be broke. Y'all know. It's hard to be broke. I just had to choose my heart. Learn something new. That was hard, yeah. But then it became easy. And I got excited about it. And then I seen that I was helping others get out of their situation. That's what this is about. It's not all about it, right? I've been able to multiply my income by 5 times every single month just by what I've learned from the products. You can fit this in your already busy schedule. Don't, because you know what? You got a phone. And 99% of what I do is on this phone. You have your phone with you 24/7. You can do this from it. It can generate you income while you're sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, while you're working your way out of that job that you want to get out of really badly. Just have faith that it can happen for you. because all the cards were stacked against me that it wouldn't work. I'm living proof 18 months into this. This is long term. I know you can do it as long as you put your head to it. You can. I know that. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Absolutely, you can. And real quick, you guys, I have to jump off here in a minute to get on my monthly marketing or meetup event. But Jessica, could you share real quick, my friend?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Thank you. I've been reading all these comments. First of all, thanks for having me. My name is Jessica. I live in West Virginia. I've officially been doing this a year, okay? And before I tell you how much money I made and all the good things about this, if you're a skeptic, just stop for 1 minute and listen to me, because that was me. I watched for months. I bought 5 other so-called courses in a span of 8 months. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought a bunch of this $47 things. I looked at TikTok Shop. I sold lipsticks and makeups and weight loss products. I could tell you everything about the products I was selling. I could tell you the ingredients. I could tell you the side effects if you had an allergic reaction. But I had no idea how to draw people to me so I could make money. I was making $4 off a product, $10 off a product. And I thought, okay, so I'm 42, 41 at the time. I've been doing house parties most of my life, you know, dragging my Pampered Chef stuff into people's houses and making them a taco ring, you know, and then I'd make like $47. And like, there's just no way, like, there's just no way. So I researched, I was the skeptic. And if you're the skeptic, then listen. I didn't understand what a digital product was. Before the pandemic, there wasn't digital things like there is now. And that changed our life. It changed everybody's life. And we all know that. That's like how we separate things before and after, right? So as I bought and searched how to make money online, I homeschool my daughter. I also work 40 hours a week from home. I have a full-time job, homeschool my daughter. I put that in a post the other day. We were in church this month, 16 days out of 31 days we've been in church. Church is life where I live, okay? So I still manage to make $20,000 a month. Since March, I've made $20,000 a month or more. And so I thought, it's just a course, to sell a course, to sell a course. I didn't want to do that. Like, I didn't understand that concept, and that's what people talked about. And I'm like, I want to learn. Like, I don't just want to sell courses. And I have 11 streams of income now because of what Michelle teaches. And I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have somebody to say, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because the lady that I purchased from didn't help me. I had Michelle, and I had a daily video, and I had a push, and I resell this class to other people, and then they can ask questions. They plug into Michelle's videos. She literally pours into us every day and says, this is what you need to do. So I say this all the time, but you either have a product and you don't know how to sell it. That's why you're here. You can't figure out how to market it. You can't figure out how to grow your website. Nobody's visiting you. You're making no money. You have a product. It's sitting on your shelf. You don't know what to do. Or you're a person that just wants to make money online, and you're a skeptic and you don't understand, and somebody invited you here and you want to know how the heck these people are making this money. So ask the person that invited you, go back to them, make them explain it if you don't understand. This is a digital class. Like, I went to college, I got all these degrees, I never used them. My parents taught me, work 12 hours, go get another job. This is a class that I paid for that's taught me how to make money online. I'm in my sweatpants right now. I've had this t-shirt on for 3 days. I've made like $7,000 this month, or this week. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like for me, the biggest thing is I didn't understand what a digital product was. And now I have 11 other digital streams of income because of what Michelle has taught. So, I think I just want you to like open your mind a little. I mean, if you're closed-minded and your checkbook's full and you don't need other ways of income, then you're in the wrong place. But let's face it, groceries are ridiculous. Life is ridiculous. I had 4 things on my list at the grocery store yesterday. Spent $127. So like, this is a way for normal people that like ground, bottom floor, foundation. I don't know how to make money. This is the vehicle that you need to get you there. And it'll open up so many doors because she pours into us every day and shows us how to make money online. It's amazing.
Well, the thing I love, Jessica, is no matter what somebody does to make an income, they're going to have to be selling some type of product, service, or program.
I saw that in the comments. What are you selling? What are you selling? What are you selling?
And it just makes sense to me if you can sell something and make 100% profit.
Right. And not a percentage.
Right, because if you, I don't have one with me, but like.
Oh, I do. Look, lipstick. If you bought this from me, I'd make $7, maybe $4. And I want to say really fast, I sold products. 18 years old, I started selling Pampered Chef. I'm 42. I've sold products for over 20 years. I'm not selling anything anymore. I don't feel that way. For the past year, I've never felt that way. People ask you that, and I bet you like 50 people put that in the comments. What are you selling? What are you selling? I'm not selling anything. We are helping people make money online with a daily digital product.
Mm-hmm. You know, and one thing else I want to add real quick. I think of my son. So my son was recruited by probably 30 different colleges, right? And they were selling their college to him and why he should go to that college. And people look at that as normal. And that's just selling a college to a kid and his parents, right? They would even wine and dine us to try to get us to go to that school. And we all look at that's normal. But when somebody goes in the digital space and is selling somebody a program that will get them their time back, teach them the amazing skills to automate their business, work 2 hours a day, they look at it as like, this is a scam. I'm like, it's so wild to me because I think the workforce is a scam because you can work 30, 40 hours and you can be laid off like this or be fired like this and you've lost everything. And most people retire broke. So anyway, so thank you for sharing, my friend. I do got to get off here, you guys. If you guys have any questions, get back with the person that introduced you to this and they can answer any questions you have. They did send you an email. The very bottom has a PS. Go to the PS, go through their website, look at all 4 programs and get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. Have an awesome day, everybody. Bye.
I'm 67 years old. I have a wife, 4 kids, 12 grandchildren, 10. We found out last week, 11, and we found out later this week that our 11th great-granddaughter is a girl due in September. So I have 10 grandchildren. They're all boys except 7 girls. But what I want to tell you is you're never too old to do this. I'm 67. We have people 80, 84. We have people that are 18, 19, and everybody in between. Look quickly around the screen at everybody that's here. That shows you that anybody, I don't care what your situation is, everybody can do this successfully. We have people from all over the world, all different types of lives, all different situations, and they're still being successful. I've been a realtor. I used to say I started at 20. I actually didn't realize it. This month starts my 48th year. I actually started in real estate at 19 because this is the start. This month is my 48th year. And I've made a lot of money over the years, and I've made not a lot of money over the years because it does this. And I won't go into all the times I've been broke, but I can tell you I have been. And when I saw this, I had about little over 2.5 years ago, we lost an income in the family due to health reasons. I started working in a big warehouse. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but you have a pretty good idea. We're talking 19 acres, 885,000 square feet, 7.5-minute walk at a brisk pace, and a pair of steel-toed boots across the concrete. I walked 13 to 16 miles in a 10-hour shift. The problem was I was an hour each way. 10 hours meant I was gone from the home 12 hours. 5 hours meant I was gone 7 hours. What happened was I saw Michelle, my mentor, who popped up and said, "Hey, make this amount of money with a 2-hour day." And I went, that can't be right. She must put too many zeros on the end of that. I watched her for about a week, saw some other people, and said, man, I'm all in. The reason I did that is I was working 70 to 80 hours a week. I still found time to put the 2-hour workday with your income earning activity in the nooks and crannies of my day. 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 45 minutes, an hour. You know, as realtors, sometimes we take 2-hour lunches. I didn't do that. I figured it was time well spent to do it. And you know why? The 14 hours a week that I work replaced the income of the 35 to 40-hour week second job that I had had. That didn't include gas. That didn't include the 2-hour drive to and from. That was just the 35 to 40 hours a week, plus everything else on top of that. Because of this business, I made that. I get a little emotional about this, but the one thing that I didn't know at the time that I quit my second job was right about the time that I learned that I was going to have to be a caretaker for my wife. Good Lord was watching out for me. And I can tell you, the 12 hours I was gone is over. The 7 hours that I'm gone is over. I am here for her. We have good days and we have not so good days. But you know what? It's for better or worse. And that's why this business means so much to me. Not only am I making great money, we have fantastic friends. Let me tell you this. The people, I'm what Michelle calls an OG. I've been around a while. And let me tell you, I have more people in this community ask me about my wife on a regular basis and how things are going than people I've worked with in real estate for 15 years. If they see my face, they may ask me a question. They don't. 200 people in a warehouse, multiple nights a week. 50 of those people, 10, 15 feet apart, work with. One person. After I've now been away there 5 weeks. This last Saturday was 5 weeks that I have not had to go to that job. I had one guy who I'd worked with for 2 years as my supervisor reach out and say, hey, we're still praying for your wife. How are things going? You're really missed. Out of 200 people and 50 pretty intimately that I worked with, I get more than that just from the people in this community on an ongoing basis. I tell people that this community will restore your faith in humanity because the people that are in here care. They want to celebrate you. They don't care if you're making more money than they are. They don't care that you made money more quickly than they did. Everybody celebrates everybody else and brings everybody else along. You know, I tell people there's 15,000 people plus that are standing beside you and behind you. Not one single person, because you make 100%, not one single person is standing in front of you as some of the other businesses we've talked about going, what's in it for me? I'm your upline. I'm your, sideways, whatever. Not one person. This community will absolutely change your life. The people in here, the opportunities, Michelle hasn't told you, but she is continuing to release additional training. If she released everything she has in her brain right now, it would be like trying to drink out of a fire hose. What happens is she lets us do it a little at a time. And to give you an idea, a few weeks ago, we have training in here for how to find your perfect customer. It's different for all of us. 4.8 million people on the planet that are in social media. If only 1% of those people want to make a change in their life, that's 48 million people. There's 15,000 people here. We haven't even talked to the 1%. I mean, that's the incredible part. And there's more than enough for everybody to have more than enough. That's the thing. We don't step on each other's toes because we all have different clients and customers. We all have different stories that attract people different ways. But she gives it to us bit by bit so that we can understand it, implement it, and then move on next week and learn something new. To tell you what this woman stands for, we went in to do a Find Your Perfect Customer. It's supposed to be 2 hours. She was there for 5 hours. 5 hours. Not making a dime from anything she's doing because it's part of the community. Yes, she was still making money in her business because she is still involved in her business. But she sat there for 5 hours to make sure that everybody that was on that call got their questions answered and understood what they needed to do. That tells you everything you need to know right there. So I always tell people, do yourself a favor. Get back with a person that sent you here. Get with them and get off the fence, for God's sakes. You know, if you've been scrolling for 6 weeks or 6 months, how much money have you made? Probably none.
get off the fence, go back. It doesn't take anything at all to be able to get the free information and look at it. What if you spend 2 or 3 minutes and decide it's not for you? You unsubscribe, move on down the road. But what if it's exactly what you've been praying for? What if it's exactly what you've been wishing for and hoping for? What if it's that? And you didn't take the time to look. God bless. Y'all stay safe. Have a great evening. And thank you for being on here tonight.
Thank you so much for sharing, Jeffrey. Love it. Love it. And I love the fact that you're home now. So good. So good. Life-changing. That's what it's about. Money is just the byproduct to get us to the places and the people that we need to be at and with. So absolutely love that.
Welcome, everybody. Anybody who is on this call is definitely in the right place. You are in the right place. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marianne. I'm 60 years young, and I refuse to work until the day I die. I'm not doing it. I celebrate every single Friday. I will never, ever punch another time clock. Not in this lifetime. I will never have someone tell me when to go to the bathroom, when to go to lunch, or when to go home. It's not happening. When I say that you are in the right place at the right time, you are definitely in the right place. Our training is top notch. I honestly believe that you couldn't even get this kind of training and mentorship inside our community. Yes, Tim did do a training. What was that, Monday night, Tim? And we were on there for 4.5 hours. You can ask anybody anything, and they are going to jump in and help you. Mindset is key. You've got to get out of your stinking thinking. You have to. Nothing's going to change if you don't change it. I knew absolutely nothing about this business in May when I signed up. I didn't even get my system set up until August. I own that. It's totally my fault. We were selling our house and we became full-time RVers. And if you're really looking to live life on your terms, you need to be here. We are in Wisconsin right now, but for the last 6 months, we have been in Texas, we've been in Arizona, and we've been in Florida. This has absolutely given me my life back. I paid off thousands and thousands and $1,000 of credit cards. This is amazing. It is totally amazing. It has changed my life. And we are all here to help you guys change yours. Just get out of your stinking thinking. Is it easy? No, but you've got to keep plugging in. You've got to be on the mentoring calls. You have to do the daily video, and your business will just continue to grow and grow and grow. And that's exactly what I've done. And I just hit over 100K last Monday. If I can do it, you all can do it.
So let me ask you a question. What do you feel is the hardest part of this business?
Michelle, I honestly don't believe there is a hard part, but they have to stay consistent. They have to stay consistent. They have to be on those mentoring calls. You know, if you go to a job every day and you screw off, how long are you going to have that job? You're not going to have it very long. You've got to be consistent and do what Michelle tells me. If she says jump, I ask her how high. No, not really. But it's been amazing, and it's been life-changing for me.
Share real quick before I pass on to the next person. When I love what you said about how because I give you a daily video every day in the community, how that really helped you.
It keeps me on point. I learn something new every single day. If there's something new, Michelle's going to bring it to us. We learn something new every single day. And that's what's kept me on track from day to day to day. That's very important. Very important.
Awesome. Timer's set up, ready to go. Here we go. Just get ready. Hey guys, my name is Tim, and I am a dad of 5 kids, and I live out here in California. And I was in the corporate world. My story is probably very different than a lot of people. I literally come from the corporate world. I spent 25 years there, and I was never really home. The best way to describe it when I say I was never home, I always had a cell phone. I was on a laptop. They came into my office after 25 years, and they sat me down and said my role had been eliminated. I don't know about you, but you ever lost a career that you really just you did enjoy it, but there was a lot of things that you didn't like about it, but you showed up anyway. You did it because as we're raised, right? We're kids. I had 5 brothers and sisters. Sit down, shut up, and listen as we were raised, right? You do exactly what you're told, not as I do, right? And then we get good grades, go to school, do all that, settle down, marry, have a family, get a home, and have a career, and then retire. Who put in the comments one if you've ever heard that story before, because that's how I lived, that's how I was raised, right? And I did all that, and I never thought my wildest dreams where I was in my career, never thought in my wildest dreams I would have lost my career, because I was an impactful player in that company, massively impactful for the decisions and the direction where that company went. And it's a company that y'all well know, just so you're clear. But here I am. I said, you know, I got laid off, and then I said I went home for 5-6 months and kind of decompressed. The elephant came off my shoulders. I got to date my wife again. I actually got to know my kids again. It's really funny if you ever lose it and you kind of like decompress from that role. You're like, holy crap, you never realize the weight. That was the one thing I never realized: the weight, the stress, the pressure, how I showed up. I showed up ready. I always say the corporate armor that we put on before we go to work, so we don't have to show a smile. We laugh at people that we wouldn't laugh at normally. We would just say, yes, this is what I need to do. But here's what I realized. After being home, I said I never wanted to go back. I actually flew 4 different in other states from California for interviews to other companies. And the one thing, I get on that plane and get ready to come home, and I go, and these were good companies. I would come home and I go, I just can't do this again. I just can't. I got home. I started to see some things around the home. And I will say something for you. A lot of you guys that are dads out there, you need to be home with your kids. They need you as they need as much as your moms. Their relationships and the things that I talk about nowadays, the gaming, the movies we watch. I'm telling you, this business is way more than just all the money you're going to hear. It is way more than the noise you just heard in my background. But we're at home. We stay at home dads here. Come on, this is the best. I hear a lot more than that normally, and I got to be under my 5 minutes. But here's what I'm going to say to you. We're home. This is what it's about. Stay at home dads. Your kids need you. If there's anything I could ever tell you, you may not know it because that's not how you were raised. They need you more than you can ever possibly imagine. And I will just say this to you. I came across a video just from Michelle here that actually just said you can learn the skills how to make $300 a day. Well, I was at a point where I had started looking for an online business, and I'm like, there was 3 things that I was looking for in an online business. Number 1, can I talk to somebody if I ever get stuck? Like, you know how it is, like, okay, can I talk to somebody? I'm 55 years old at the time. I just needed to know what I could do. It's 56 actually. Can I get help if I need it? They said they had training. So I'm like, okay, they said all these things. Now it's like, okay, I'll do it. So I made a decision, believe it or not, in one night. We were in the hospital. My son had surgery, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, okay, showed my wife, Marcy, what are you thinking? I said, you know what? I'm going to. But literally, I made a decision on this business in one night, just so you know. Now, as I got into here, I'm going to give you 5 tips that I think are the most important things. And my story, even before the tips I give you, I want you to share something with you. I didn't make any income for the first 3.5 months. Don't get nervous. Oh my God, what am I doing this for? I want to share something with you. I'm about on the verge of hitting $200,000 in less than 13 months. And I made no income for 3.5 months. The key behind that story, though, is these 5 tips. See, one day, and I own that, though. I own that because, see, that moment, the reason I didn't make any income, I never talked to my mentor. I never said a word to her. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert, a very loud one, but I'm an introvert. And here's the thing about that is I never asked her a question. That's why I tell you, I own that, right? So we own the decisions we make, we own where we're at. And I understood that. So the day I asked, it was July 27th. It's the day that'll always go down in history for me, is we were on a Zoom call. And here's the thing, I did every training, everything. I showed up every day, every training. And then all of a sudden we had questions back and forth. 4 questions later, 3 days later, I started making daily pay 11 days straight. And then in 14 days, I made my first $4,050. Why do I tell you that? Is because there are 5 things I believe you need to be to have a successful online business. Number 1, you have to be coachable. When I tell you sit down, shut up and listen, or you won't get hurt, that was what our parents said to us when we're running around like crazy and your kids are driving your parents nuts. Well, we were part of that. Sit down, shut up, listen. Trust me when I tell you, I say that out of love and kindness. Number 2, this is really important because you have to be consistent every day. You're going to hear something about the common denominator about all these people that are actually doing the 6 figures. They're very consistent. There's not a problem that gets in the way where they don't show up for the people, because you're not doing this business for yourself. You're doing it for other people just like you, trying to get out of whatever or add on to whatever better life you want to have. Be clear on that. So number 3, which I think is the most important tip I could ever give anybody, the greatest tip I can possibly give you, is to be authentic. I am me. There's only one unique person about me. You know, I tell people my golfing stories. I tell people my struggles. I'm okay with that because I am human. I am like anybody else. I just did and made better, different choices. Not necessarily better, different choices. I chose to show up. I chose to be coachable because I am not giving anybody back my time. To think of one thing, I gave 25 years of my life to someone else. And now they can come into your office and go, we don't need you anymore. Thank you for your time. And thank you. Have a good day. But number 4, so I say coachable, number 1, being consistent with the right message. 3, be yourself. It is so cool. There's something refreshing about not having to put a costume on, put armor on, any of that, and just be yourself, talking about, hey, because I realize not everybody's going to see what I see. They're not going to purchase. Not every person that comes on there is going to do it, but there's a lot of people that do. And I said number 4 is have patience and grace. Because I knew for 3.5 months, I had patience and I had grace on myself. And number 5, we're going to talk about heavily is your mindset. I am not the person that started on March 8th of 2023. I am not the same person that I am today. So if there's anything, I will leave it on this final note. You're at a place where there's a bunch of people. I did a mentoring call for my community. I was on there for 4.5 hours answering questions. Because the leadership and the example that Michelle's given us, we're here for you to be successful. It's just a choice. Whether you do it or you don't, it's your choice. It's going to be okay. But there are people out here on this call today that are sick and tired of being sick and tired of where they're at. I just want you to know there's people like myself, Michelle, and you're going to meet a bunch of other people that are willing to do a training and give of their time so you're successful. We know this works. See, we don't have a doubt. We have no problem. We're here for you. We will guide you along your way, and just get in here as fast as you can, because I'm telling you, it is absolutely life-changing. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, the change. Thanks.
What was number 5?
Mindset.
There you go. Somebody asked what number 5 was. So.
Oh, no worries. Mindset, all about the head.
Yeah, there you guys go. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. And I'm so proud of your success. And you said what, you're just a little bit shy of 200,000 in 13 months?
Yeah, I'll hit it this month.
And just so honored to be sharing with all of these superstars. But I really, really hope that you are catching a vision for what this can be for you. And I really, really hope that you are hungry for change, that you are hungry to do what it takes to pivot. Because here is the reality. I'm a stay-at-home mama, and I have always wanted to be a stay-at-home mama, but that wasn't a choice for me in the beginning. And I went through the corporate world. I went through 3 layoffs through no fault of my own. And when that happened, it was actually a huge blessing because I was like, this is going to be my opportunity to maybe go into network marketing and figure out that I can be home with my kids. And I spent 8 years in that space. And I love network marketing and it can be good. But here's the thing, like you're making a very small percentage. And the truth of the matter is that it is hard to win big in that space. And it is hard to help a lot of people win. And my goal and my heartbeat is to not only succeed, but help a lot of people find the freedom and unlock those chains that hold you back. And the truth is that you have chains, and maybe it is a financial chain, maybe it is emotional stress, maybe it is even a physical chain of like not being able to leave a job you don't like, or not being able to be home. But when you can bring extra income into your wallet, you will get options. And options will give you freedom, and it will allow you to choose what is important to you, but most importantly, what is not important to you and what you don't want in life. You don't want to have to work overtime. You don't want to have to miss out on your kids. You don't want to have to rely on the 9 to 5, because you are hearing a lot of consistency with people that have gotten laid off and realize the importance of another stream of income. You are hearing people that wanted more for their family. And I talk about this a lot. When you hit your D-Day, that is your desperation day, when you are ready for change. And after spending 8 years in network marketing and having some success and having some failures and the ups and downs, I got burnt out. And while I did have some financial freedom, I did not have time freedom. And I cannot tell you how much time I missed out on my kids. While we were home, I was still living on my phone. We would go on a vacation and I was hustling the next sale and I was messaging a million people. And this business is different. And I want you to know that this is a solution if you want it to be. I sat back and I watched for almost a year. And I actually bought another course that was debating between this and another course. I bought another course, and literally 3 days later, I bought this because it's a program, and a program that is interactive. You are going to get mentorship. You are going to get guidance. You can be a beginner. You don't have to have a following. You don't have to have tech skills, and it teaches you the automations so you can literally put your phone aside. This morning, I was getting my kids ready for school and I had a $900 ding come in at 7:30. I had another $900 ding come in at 8:30. I had not even picked up my phone. And then I was walking with my husband and I had another $900 ding come in while we were walking. And that is the power of what this is. And so if you catch the vision of what this can be, what has made the success for me, and I am, like Victoria said, I've made almost $69,000 in 4 months. And so when I saw this, I was working harder than ever in network marketing and my business was going down. And I sat back and I was like, this has got to be too good to be true, just like everyone else is on here has said. But I said, you know what? Like, what if it's not? I am sitting here watching the world go by and people make crap tons of money and I am missing out. And I knew about social media, but I said, if I can get this and I can learn just a little, then it's a win. And if I can resell one course, then I have made my money back. And that was my goal. Literally skeptical, and my income was dropping. I was like, I will buy this. If I can help one person, then that's great. And then my goal would be to make a couple $1,000s. And I guarantee you, if you were to ask all these top earners, most people, and I know Michelle shares this, most people have a small goal. Like Michelle, I think wanted to make like in the 50,000s in her first year. I heard Victoria's story of making $29,000 in her first month. And I said, if she can do it, then I can do it. Because here's the thing. A lot of people have been to the moon, but it took one person It takes one person to do anything in the world. And if one person can do it, then you can do it. But you have to have the grit. You have to have the consistency. You have to figure it out. And I made $22,000 in my first month. That is more money than I had ever earned in any corporate career in the medical field. That was any money, biggest month out of all my network marketing. And in my third month, I had a $50,000 month, because I kept going. And what you will see is that the more that you serve other people, this is a business of helping others, casting vision, explaining what this is, helping them unlock freedom. And by helping other people, it's going to be an automatic win for you. And so the $900 may like blow your mind and you're like, how are people earning $50,000 in a month? You can get started. And if you plug in and follow the program, $10,000 can absolutely be attainable by the end of this month. And we have 2 weeks, and you may be blowing your mind on that, but that is literally helping 11 people get started with the Legacy program. So this is not too good to be true. And I always cast vision for that legacy. So be real, be raw, do it messy, do it scared, because if you never get started, then you're going to fail. But I promise you, nobody will fail in this program if you show up, if you apply what you are learning, if you're coachable, if you're excited. And the other last thing is share daily. It is okay. You are not blowing up your feed. And I promise you that not every single person is in your feed every single day. The algorithm is different. And there's a lot of different platforms, but don't set limitations for yourself, because the people on this call right now that have earned 6 figures, I guarantee you didn't set limitations. And some of the things that I see, that people come to me and they're like, well, I'm not making any money, but I'm not going to post on my Facebook because I don't want my friends and my family to know. And I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. And I'm like, well, here's the deal. If you treat it like a business, you will get paid like a business. And if you are in a cubby hole, you will always stay there. And so you have got to get out of that. You are not a flipping tree. Go move, go break the chains, because this absolutely is a life-changing business if you choose it to be. It is such an honor to share. And I'm just so excited to lock arms with each and every one of you. And truly, like they said, let this be day one.
It's going to be real, genuine, authentic, and just raw. Because I want you guys to understand something. You don't have to come from money, first and foremost. I'm just a country boy from the state of Missouri who grew up in a shotgun house with a single mom and 14 kids that slept on a wood floor with no cover and a box fan. That's the God honest truth. So you don't have to come from money. You don't have to. I mean, I grew up getting in a house getting $700 for food stamps and a $300 welfare check, raising 14 siblings. My mom did. So I just wanted to get that out the way, because a lot of times people think they got to come from money. You got to have money passed down. It has nothing to do with that. So a little bit about myself, guys. Again, if you know my story, I worked as a welder for 14 years at a job. I was a 3-time employee of the month. Showed up every week, volunteered. I'm to my a true company man, no days off, miserable, almost lost my wife, almost lost relationship with my kids because I put the job before I put them. I mean, just miserable, still living paycheck to paycheck, behind on all my bills. Make a long story short, guys, I come in after giving that job almost 15 years of my life, blood, sweat, and tears. They came in on a Tuesday morning, make a long story short, and they fired me. They walked me out. I sat in the car crying, bawling. And I didn't even tell my wife for almost 2 days. I didn't tell you guys that. Not only was I homeless, and I didn't share this with you guys, but I actually stayed in a homeless shelter for 1 month, you know, because of that. Just, I mean, it was a lot, guys. It was a lot. I was at a really deep part of my life. And I told myself, I didn't want to work for anybody else. The fact that somebody could come in there and just snap their fingers after giving them, you know, almost 15 years, it was just too much for me. So I told myself, I had made up my mind, I didn't want to work for anybody. Make a long story short, guys, I came into the online space not knowing anything. I dabbled into a couple things, and I discovered this program right here through someone on January the 13th, and I joined on January the 15th. And before I get into my income, I want to share with you guys, and I had a whole bunch of things, but I just want to hit on a couple of them. that they're on as far as like my success. And this is for me. So first and foremost, guys, my biggest thing is my why. You have to know why you're doing what you're doing. Why did you join? What was the reason why you joined this business? Because once you figure out the reason why you joined, that's what's going to keep you from quitting. If you don't have a real reason why you joined, if Lord forbid, if just because your website didn't get set up right, or you can't get your emails file sequences together, oh, it's the end of the day. Like, it's crazy how we can, we can stress this job and want to quit after 3 days, but we can work at a job for 20 years, taking orders and being bossed around and taking 30-minute lunches and 2 10 or 15-minute breaks, right? So you have to know why. My why is, guys, is simple. I don't want to give a job, somebody, an entity or a business, the fact that on any given Sunday, they can come in and be like, hey, we're downgrading. And you got to understand, if you're the person who's making the most money, you're going to be the person who get the axe first, because they're trying to cut back. So I didn't want to do that. I never wanted to put myself in a position where I was away from my family. I'm in a shelter. My wife's over here. My kids over here. I didn't want to have any, I want to control my own income, because I know the type of work ethic that I have, and I want my income to be based off my work ethic, and not because I'm working for a Fortune 500 company that's making billions of dollars and I'm only worth $22 an hour to that company. I didn't want to put myself in that. So you got to have a why. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because your why is what's going to keep you going. I wrote these down, guys. I had to write these down. My next one, guys, is just staying consistent. No days off. When people ask me, Daryl, you're doing really well. Guys, I don't take any days off. It doesn't matter if I got the flu, pneumonia, COVID, like, I'm showing up. I'm consistent. I'm consistent with my 2-hour workday. It's in blocks. I don't do it all at one time, but it is like everything for me. If I'm doing 30 minutes here, my wife, my kids, the dogs, they know nobody touches my circle, right? And you have to show up, and you have to, for me, I post my 3 videos. I go live for an hour, answer my emails. That is structure. You have to have structure, once you take your business serious. The next thing for me, guys, is watching other people who are doing better than you. Guys, let me tell you something. I went from January the 15th to January 31st, I made $5,000. That was more than I ever made working 75 hours a week for a whole month, 12 hours a day, welding. And how my income ended up going from 5,000 to 8,000 in February, I watched Michelle, I watched Tim, I watched Marianne, I watched Amy, I watched Victoria, I watched Jimmy. I was watching those guys because they were making more money, they were doing more. And I just started mastering the 2-hour workday, because that's how important it is. And then my income went from 5,000 to 8,000, right? Again, showing up, not taking any days off, just continuing to learn. And then my next one, guys, is just being yourself. I think a lot of times when we're getting on video or whatever, we're trying to be somebody we're not. We're trying to be Michelle. We're trying to be Amy. We're trying to be Tim, right? It's good to follow them. And I learned a lot from all of those. And I put it together and I use it as myself. But I can only be who I am, because I know if you can just be yourself, you're going to attract, there's 8 billion people in the world. You're going to attract your own type of people, right? So me being myself and doing that, guys, again, my income went from 5,000 in January, 8,000 in February, to $38,600 in March. I had to pinch myself. I cannot tell you what type of income that is, guys. I mean, that's true life-changing income for me. And again, and then my 5th one, guys, is just staying consistent. Like, it is the biggest thing. There's nobody is going to have success without consistent. You can't work Monday and make a couple of dollars and take off Tuesday and Wednesday and come back. You have to work every day. You have to show up. Like I show up, guys. I keep a receipt from Regions years ago when my account was overdrawn $422.63. That's my motivation. That's why I stay consistent. That's why I show up. It doesn't matter how much money I make. I'm going to show up every day. Like, if I don't make money, my wife's going to leave me. I'm not going to have a relationship with my kids. They're not going to eat. That's the type of hunger you have to have. And you have to continue to learn from just everybody, but you just got to be yourself, right? And so it's crazy, because I remember one of the first people that I saw in this community was what's her name? Victoria, because she had made 6 figures in 5 months. And I wasn't even on TikTok then. I watched the TikTok train, I implemented, right? And I told myself I want to make 6 figures by the end of the year. That was my goal right out the gate. Guys, I hit 6 figures in 112 days, guys. That is a little bit over 3.5 months. Today is May the 15th. I joined on January the 15th, and I'm at a little bit over $110,000 in 120 days, which is just, I can't even tell you what that has done. I've paid off $27,000 in debt. The only other debt I have is about $15,000 for student loans, which will probably be paid off in the next 2 months max, guys. And I'm able to travel. Me and my wife are able to do stuff. I'm getting ready to go Monday for 3 days to Georgia. My daughter is planning for colleges down there. These are things, guys, I never got to do. I'm talking about 6 to 8 years. I missed out on this type of stuff. I'm getting ready to go to Jamaica. It's already paid for 8 people. I would have never not only had the time, but never been able to make that type of income to be able to take my whole family on a trip that was been on my bucket list probably since I was 12 years old. And so, guys, I just want you to understand that first and foremost, if you're here, this is the best business in the world. The fact that you can just work 2 hours a day and be able to learn skills that is going to pay you as long as the internet is around, because it's not going anywhere. It's almost like I wake up every day just like this, because I know that all I have to do is show up for 2 hours out of 24 hours. And I'm able to learn skills that's going to make me daily pay. That's going to have me living the life that I would have never. The only way I could have saw this coming was watching it, dreaming it on TV. And so now I'm actually living this, guys, all because of first of all because of a decision I made by joining when someone introduced it to me, because I could have kept on scrolling, right? But I joined. I've learned skills. And those skills are teaching me how to make daily pay. I'm a part of a thriving community, people who support me, who actually inspire me, who motivate me, and people who I can continue to learn from myself. And, I can name 1,000 other reasons, but those are just 5. Just, again, what is your why? You have to stay consistent, guys. No days off. Watching other people who are doing better, you learning from them. Staying consistent and just be yourself. You will attract your own audience, guys. And so, I'll leave you guys with this and I'll get off, Michelle. Guys, I had a millionaire mentor tell me this in 2018. He said, Daryl, you have to stop being poor, man. He said, you have to stop being poor. And he wasn't talking about where I come from. He was talking about my mindset, guys. I was living paycheck to paycheck, but he said, you have to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. He said, and I realized that that thought, that little thing that he implemented in me, guys, that is the reason why I'm going to be one of those 7-figure earners that Michelle creates in this program. I know I will be, right? Because I would have never even thought of making 6 figures in under 4 months, let alone for the whole year. But this is the power of what we have up here. And so anyway, I can talk all day, but again, guys, it can be one day for you, or it can be day one, guys. And I highly recommend it for your, if you're smart. I don't say if you're smart, but guys, I would make it day one if I were you, because this is the best business in the world, and we've got the best supporting cast around here. So thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you guys, and let's get it, guys.
I'm so happy that I knocked fear in the face and I said yes to this amazing opportunity. So my name is Allison, and I'm a special needs mom who cannot work out of the house. When I was on TikTok, I saw a live video that was talking about a 2-hour workday and learning how to make daily pay. And I said, oh my God, I need to try this. And I am so happy that I did, because I am literally not even 2.5 months in. I made $13,000 as a complete newbie. And I stink at technology. So I was so scared that I was going to need technology. I did not. So I'm just saying, it has been such a dream come true. This community that we have got added into is absolute gold. Everybody wants everybody to win, and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. So I'm just so happy that I said yes to this, that I'm learning absolutely all the skills that I need. And I know when I look back at this a year from now, I'm going to be a part of that $1 Million Club. So it's amazing. Very, very amazing. I'm so happy I said yes.
you know, the opportunity presented itself for me while I was traveling, still busy. I said, you know what, let me go ahead and lock in my spot, right? Literally, before I even got my website back, I had persons waiting on me ready to get started, right? So in my first week, I'll say it's less than a week, maybe in about 6 days apart, I was able to generate $1,200 using this blueprint. All right, fast forward, because you know times have changed so much. Less than 2 weeks in the company, you know, picking up my momentum, and about my third week, I literally generated almost $3,000 in one day. Now listen. and I'm blown away by this. You know, I'm having fun. It's not overpowering. I get to do this when I want to put in the effort to go the extra mile, and it's absolutely amazing. You know, the community, love being a part of the community. So many amazing people, the great teaching, the support. If you are on the fence, borrow my belief. All right, borrow my belief, and you say yes to this amazing opportunity.
Okay, Miss Jenna, I'm gonna introduce Jenna Stone. She is like the #1 attraction marketing lady out there, you guys. She is amazing. She is fire. She is going to kick us off. And like that, if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat and we will answer them here in a few minutes. But let's get this party started. I hope you guys all have a great day. Come on, Jenna, let us go.
All right. Thank you so much, Amy, for that lovely introduction. Hey, everyone. What's up? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jenna Stone, and I'm going to be your trainer for tonight. I want to welcome everyone to this webinar. Thank you for all the guests. I am here to share with you the 2-hour workday. So if you're coming in, let us know where you're tuning in from, what your name is, and we're going to have this party started right now. Okay, so what is this 900 daily pay? That is the #1 question, right? What do we do on a day-to-day basis? So first of all, this is a wonderful program. It's not an MRR like your traditional MRR, Master Resale course, okay? It's nothing like this, actually. Usually when you get a Master Resale course, you're sitting there and you're basically trying to resell the program, right? So Amy, I see you. Do you see me? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. So, so when you buy a Master Resale course, you're getting a lot of video modules and you're doing things independently. I'm guilty. I bought every Master Resale course out there. This is not like that, okay? This is actually 900 daily pay. It's an interactive e-learning program. So what we do is we teach people how to brand themselves, how to market themselves, and how to build a real business online. Nothing like I've ever experienced in my life, okay? And I've been at this for quite some time, okay? I've been doing network marketing for 20 years, digital marketing for about 11 to 12 years now. And even like 12 years ago is when I coined the group Hope Dealers. It was my first time that I was doing Hope. Like, what does hope mean? So HOPE, help one person every day. You guys, $900 a day. We get dings. We are the highest producing income team in all of DGC. Documented. Every time I come into the community, somebody's having a $900 ding. A ding is a notification to your phone that you got paid. Okay. So the most exciting part of this is that people want what we have. So the #1 reason why we are doing extremely well is we are sharing an opportunity and an e-learning experience that people want. I think I read that $98 billion is what digital marketing is doing right now in general. Okay. And so we want to take this to $1 trillion. Our goal here is to have 1,000 millionaires, not just in the whole DGC community, which we have 28,000 plus members. I mean, just in our group alone. But we know we've been inviting guests from all different groups. So if you're here tonight with your sponsor that invited you, we want to make sure that you know we have a blessing in our mouth. We have gold. We have the goose who keeps laying those $900 dings. And I'll tell you, it's so exciting. Yes, let's go, baby. We have like the best people in our community too, because everybody's so excited. Here's the thing. I struggled with digital marketing the last year. Before that, I was earning a lot of money, but the last year and a half, I started to feel like they all blended. Like every one of them were like the same with the next. And every time I turned around, they had an upgrade. It got like dizzying. If you ever felt overwhelmed by a master resale course or bought courses and you just totally, didn't know what to do with it, I want you to drop a 1, because there's so many people out there that have bought these courses. They're collecting dust. Nobody's making any money with them. And so we want to break the mold. We are the disruptors in the industry right now. Okay. What we're doing is we're taking an interactive e-learning course and we're showing you attraction marketing, rejection-free business, not an MLM, 100% profits to you. Now, I remember years ago, like pre-2014, I was in an MLM company. And you know what's funny? I thought I was making money. I wasn't making any money compared to what I'm doing now. I hit over $211,685 in my first 90 days of this program. And the way that I did it, I'm going to be unveiling every secret tip in our community. You're going to learn about it. We're going to have these webinars every Tuesday. And my goal is to make sure you have value, okay? The reason why most people are afraid to go into digital is they don't understand what we do. So I'm going to break it down to you. I'm going to break it down to the ridiculous, okay? I would say, if you want to teach something, teach it to like somebody who's 11 years old. I'm going to teach you, I'm going to dumb this down. This is how easy this simple 2-hour workday is. First of all, we are given cut and paste ads, free ads that we post in free sites. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, we actually build our persona. We build our brand. That's very important. We don't want to brand anyone else but ourselves. We want to show that we have the #1 e-learning course that not only can you learn from it to use in any industry. How many real estate people do you know? Well, guess what? They're dying right now. How many healthcare professionals you know that are burnt to a crisp? How many teachers? I am a former teacher, retired. How many teachers do you think are spent? When somebody asks me, what is your perfect customer? Do you have a pulse? You're my perfect customer. As long as you can breathe, you're perfect customer. That's it. Because everybody wants the basics. They want a roof over their head. They don't want to be in debt. They want to have time freedom. Hey, Chanel, yes, tired teachers are tired. You want to be able to put food on your table. You don't want to have to ever check your bank account. You want to be able to be free. These are the basic essentials, whether you're a boy or a girl, that you're looking for. You want to spend more time with your family. I mean, I remember when I was a teacher, I hardly had any time to take care of myself, let alone take care of my 3 dogs, my family, my sick parents. How many of you out there have family members that you don't even get a chance to enjoy time with them? How many of you out there, drop a 2 if you just want more time freedom? See, it's not about the money. You can always make more money. You can never make more time. Isn't that what we're all craving? I mean, we go through this life one time. People say, oh, YOLO, you only live once. No, you die once. You live every day. I like to live life on my terms. I don't know about you. I live on the ocean and I want to enjoy myself. So I'm going to share with you what exactly this entire program entails. Now, some people will call it a scam. And I say still confused about money, because the real scam is what we were sold: to go to school, to get a job, to pay for school, to get married, to have kids, to basically keep struggling to pay our bills, to grow up, and then you die. I mean, that is the scam. When do we have time for ourselves? How come in Europe they get to live past 101 years old, and here people are dying 30, 40, and 50 years old because of stress? So this is a stress-free environment. We want to make sure that you all know that we're here to give you your time back, to give your life back. We live in abundance, okay? But the thing is that we've grown up with a scarcity mindset. So we want to make sure that you know we have the #1 program. The $900 program has made how many million? Like 9 million, 10 million in the first 90 days? Are you kidding me? That means that this program is priced correctly. When I saw this as a teacher, as a former college educator, I said, you know what? They don't teach this in school. The soft skills that we learned here, how to market yourself, how to do attraction marketing, how to help people that are struggling, how to break the chains of poverty. When somebody asks me, what do you do? I am a dream builder. See, we don't sell products here. The products sell themselves. We sell hopes and dreams. We want you to get your life back. Get the time back with your family. They're growing up. Your kids are growing up. Your parents are getting older. Your pets, you know, for the pets, you're only a part of their life. Okay? Think about it. But for them, they're only a part of your life. But for them, you're their whole life. So imagine spending more time doing things that you love. So again, I don't want it to be where you don't understand exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to break it down to you. 2-hour workday, you post ads, you put the free ads in free sites, you go on your social media, you put 3 pieces of content out there. Now people tell me, oh, you know what? How about if I don't want to be on video? You don't have to do lives. I hardly do them. Okay. And you would think I do them all the time, but I'm actually an introvert by nature. I like to do things faceless. We give you content to go faceless with. We give you content that you could copy paste right off our timelines, and you can use them to attract your customers. The customer that's going to be attracted to you, I always say stories sell. Okay. We don't want to sell. The stories sell. Your reels sell. Everything that we do, TikTok, everything that we do on the social media. Now, we also maximize our emailing list. So you're going to learn how to monetize your email list, because everything that we do is automated. What does that mean? We drive traffic to our funnel. That funnel goes over like almost like a maze, and it gives you the breakdown of the 4 programs. And then we specialize in the $900 program because let's face it, you need accountability. You get ongoing coaching. You get ongoing content. All that is in the $900 program. And if you are afraid of taking the plunge and doing the 900, it's really your mindset. It's that stinking thinking. There's so many people that come into the program and they do it big, they do it scared, and we work with you because think about it. The most important real estate is between your ears. It's what you're telling yourself. What do you believe? The word lie is in believe. What lies do you tell yourself? If you think $900 is too much money, it's because you haven't built value. You're worth it. This program is worth way more than 900. It's worth it. And at the same time, you learn skills, that the soft skills that you never learned anywhere. These are money-making skills. Do you want $1 million dream? Then you can't think about the lower levels. You cannot think that small. Yes. So I love that. I love those balloons. Awesome. So all I want to share with you is that we do the email marketing system. So our 2-hour workday, you have your free ads in free sites. You have your email marketing system that's done for you. This is pretty much a done for you business. All you need to do is plug in, learn, and apply. So you're going to be earning while you're learning. At the end of the day, you're going to learn $1 million skills that you can use anywhere. When I tell people, something, when I used to bartend years ago, that was a life skill. Okay. That's a life skill. Waitressing, life skill. Okay. If you're a carpenter, a plumber, those are life skills. Well, here I get to make money in my pajamas. That's what our community does. That's what I love, that you don't have to go by any clock. You don't have to worry about waiting for the whole summer to take a vacation. You don't have to ask for permission to go to the bathroom like we did in classrooms. Everything that we do now is like, I tell you, it's the vehicle to freedom. The money is great, but we're after the freedom. Okay. So email marketing system done for you. All we do is show up, do 3 pieces of content. We drive traffic to our funnel. Then the automations take over. I'm gonna state it right now, Amy. I intend to be the Jenna Bezos of digital marketing. This is like Amazon to the nth degree. All you have to do, honestly, is you don't even have to you don't have to talk to anyone. Today, I got 2 dings, 2 $900 dings. No one spoke to me about it, because here's the thing. When you go through the funnel and everything is laid out, it sells itself. You either make a decision, it's for you, or you don't. No one's going to convince you this is for you. If you don't see the vision of wanting to build your own business, making an obscene amount of money, okay, now we're not making any income claims, but I'll tell you right now, if you plug in, you are going to have success, okay? And at the same time, why not go for it? You only go through this life one time. That's it. So why not make the best of it? All right. And then once the automations take over, you put the work in for 2 hours a day. You can break it up any way you wish. And then, yes, you are reselling the course, but you're also sharing how to build a successful business online. I tell you, I've spent money up to $20,000 for coaching courses. What you get here is an interactive experience from a multi-7-figure earner that coaches you, and also a seven-figure creator who applied everything and it works. So it's not a matter of if it works. We've already proved it. You're going to hear from testimonials now from people in our group that totally will tell you they had no experience or they had light experience and they're crushing it. So again, the automations take over. Think about this as Amazon. If you had to buy something, would you want to talk to someone after you've done your research? Well, here you're going to hear testimonials of success. You're going to get a blueprint downloadable where you can actually see everything, how it breaks it down. And you're going to see success happen because you put in the work. You have to show up. You can't expect to buy something and do nothing and get paid. Don't expect to get paid for work you didn't do. But if you apply the principles, it's like a gym membership. You have to pay the membership and then you have to show up. Same thing here. You pay the $900 and you have to put in the work. And then let the work for itself. Let what you did go into automations. Now, Amy, do we have some testimony? I know there were a few people, and I can't see in the chat, that they actually wanted to ask questions, and maybe you can field and see. I'm sorry, not questions, sorry. Testimonials. I know a few people, if you're out there in our group and you want to do a testimony, there's a lot of people that said they wanted to. Raise your hand so that Amy could then call you to the front, put your camera on, and give us a 1 to 2 minute testimonial about what you love about the program and how you're doing. Okay? Anybody raise their hand? I know
I can't raise my hand, but if you want to put me in the lineup, I will.
Barbara, yes. Go ahead. Take it away, Barbara.
I think there were others that had their hands up first, though. My hand won't raise on here for some reason. I can't see my hand.
Just go ahead, Barbara, and then we'll jump into,
okay.
I have one right now. So we'll need a, for you guys that can raise your hand, raise your hand. If you cannot raise your hand, then kind of give me a high five or something. So it kind of shoots it over the screen So we'll get that going real fast. And
They're also writing
sorry
in the
guys,
chat that
my
they
mouse
want-
died in the middle of this. So
They also are Amy, they're writing in the chat that they want to do a testimonial. You can also read the chat. Okay.
so go ahead first, Barbara.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. My name is Barbara Bush. I live in North Fort Myers, Florida. I'm originally from Minnesota. I got involved in digital marketing back in August with a, not a done for you. It was hard. I am a retired hairstylist. I'm a mom. I'm a Grammy of 2, a 12-year-old and a 4-year-old granddaughters who are my life. That's why I do this at my age. And I, first of all, I've had massive success with this, you guys, I'm telling you. It's a plug and play. I got into it. I did the system. I got everything set up. By the way, I love System.io and I love school. So that's the first platform that I worked on. So I'm so grateful that I'm back in there. And then I asked Jenna if I could do a coaching call with her. And she said, well, you have to be like 30 days in. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't wait 30 days. So then like 3 days later, I'm like, Jenna, I really need this call with you. And she goes, what day are you on? I said, 11. She goes, you need to be 30. I'm like, but you don't know who I am. Like, I promise you, I'm hungry. I'm dedicated. I'm committed. I'm trainable. I'm coachable. I know I'm missing something and it's you. I just need something here. She goes, fine. So the next day we got on a call, you guys, that was June 23rd, or June 24th. She said, you're going to have your first sale today after we got everything set up. I had my first sale that day. I had my second sale the next day. I had my 9th sale come in this morning. I just hit $10,000 in 15 days. You guys, 15 days. I'm here to tell you, honest to God, I swear to God, if I can do this, you can do this. But I'm telling you, you've got to be committed to doing it. This isn't it's not a get rich quick. It's not a, okay, I'll get to it later. I'll check it out later. It's not that. It's, I am doing it and I'm going to do it and I'm going to be committed to doing it. And you deserve that. You deserve to make that commitment to yourself. No one else. Don't go ask your husband permission. Just go show him your ROI. I have, guys, of the 9 girls that I brought in, I could cry. I've got 7 of them on here. And I have 4 new people coming in that are on here. That makes me proud. I have spoken to every single one of my girls. Mine's Boss Babe Hub, but I have dudes as well. But I've spoken to every single one of them personally and said, when you make the commitment to doing this and you get everything set up, I will do a 30-minute coaching call with you. Get your Facebook set up. I'll coach you like Jenna coached me. Because if Jenna can do it, I can do it. And I'm going to follow the leader. Remember when you were a kid, you follow the leader? Well, Jenna stepped aside, I took over, right? Now I've got my girlfriends that are on here that some of them I didn't even know. You guys, I have someone from Abu Dhabi that signed up. I didn't even know, right? And so you follow the leader. You coach them and train them and mentor them so that they become a leader. I know that God put me in this position for a reason, that he put this particular program. This is my 4th digital marketing and my last, because I know that I'm going to make it. I have a goal. We have a 90-day game plan. And my goal is 100,000 in 90 days. That's 33,000 a month. If I did 10,000 in 15 days, I can do another 20 in the next 15 days, and then 30 the next, and 30 the next. And you guys, I'm going to do this. I want you to know that if you do reverse engineering, put your mind to this. You can do it. You will do it. My motto is, if she can, I can. If I can, you can. So pay attention to what you've got in front of you. This is gold. Jenna is an amazing trainer, an amazing coach, a leader, a mentor. She's a hard ass. She'll tell you exactly what it's like. I'm a Minnesota girl, so sometimes it's like, whoa, slow your roll, sis. Hold on, right? But it's done with so much compassion and love in her heart. And that's what she has for all of us here. And I am just so incredibly blessed and so honored, you guys. I'm a real estate agent as well. And it's a market right now that is really, really, really tumultuous. And it's scary. And if I don't have a transaction, I don't have a paycheck. This, you guys, I am working my way to a 2-hour day. I sit at my desk first thing in the morning. I get my 2 hours done. I get to walk away for hours. I have my phone with me so I can respond. The way that Jenna has me set up, I'm nurturing 1 post a day. I have my Facebook page, and I'm a Facebooker. I'm not on the other. I have my Facebook page set up like it's my Coach or my Louis Vuitton store or my whatever, my high-end multi-million-dollar storefront is what my Facebook looks like. When people go there, they know exactly what I do. They didn't know what I did before. All they knew is that I had grandbabies, I did sourdough, and I love to cook. I didn't have anything in there about real estate. I didn't have anything in there about digital marketing. So you guys follow the leader. This is amazing. Jenna, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I adore you.
Thank you so much, Barbara. I adore you too. And I appreciate you for everything you bring to the table. You're an amazing leader. So thank you for that awesome testimonial. Yeah, so just keep doing what you're doing. And like Barbara said, if I can do it, you can do it. If she can do it, I love that. I absolutely love that. I'm going to use it. I'm going to steal it. I love this community because we build leaders. That is so true. Yes, follow the leader until you get that down pat. But then we want you to take that and run with it. Everyone that is going to be working with you is your business partner, is going to be your mentor, your sister, your brother. We're all in this together. And that's what I love about this. We're going to get to questions in a little bit now. I know a few people out there had their hands raised. So, so again, Barbara, amazing. Love you. Amy, you had Tony, Buster out there raising their hands. There was a few people. Where are they? I don't know if they could just raise their hand. Yes.
We're going to go ahead and go with Leela. She was next.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay, go ahead.
Hi,
Leela.
guys.
Hey, hi, Leela. I love
guys.
you.
I love you too. This is Lila Colgan. I'm here in Southern California, and I am extremely busy. I work full-time in healthcare. I'm also in another company, and I was watching Jenna for a really, really long time. And I know Jenna from my previous company, and I know she crushed it there. And I just kind of kept blowing it off, kind of like, okay, yeah, they're making $900 a day. Like, it can't be. And so finally something inside of me just said, you know what? You just got to go talk it out. Go talk to Jenna, find out more about it, start learning about it. And guys, I'm telling you, this works. It is mind blowing how well it works. This is the problem with everything else that's online. Nothing is automated, right? This is an automated system. So you basically build your email list by you sharing it with people, right? And you're also like learning to do business online. I have spent thousands, and I mean thousands, like $5,000, $10,000 with coaches, going to their program, learning their material. And then when it's done, right? And then there's no new content, right? This is something where you buy the program and it's constantly being updated with new information. There's a community of people, not only our community, but there's a community of people that are like talking about all the things, right? Like if somebody's stuck on emails or anything, right? You just put in your question and people are answering it, right? So it's like a school, and it's also you learning. So you're never by yourself. This is like an incredible program. It's not like you got to go in and listen to a video and then you're like, what do I do now, right? You're surrounded by like 28,000 people are in this community, guys. Like, this is not a small chump change. This is like something really big. And you just do the do. And here's the thing, like I've been in sales my entire career, right? And the one thing I always was, no matter what thing I would always sell, I never thought about the outcome. Of course you want the 900 ding, right, to happen all the time. But if you don't focus on it and you just do what Jenna tells you to do, you just keep doing everything that people tell you to do, the posting the content, posting the ads, you do the 2 hours a day, you commit to that 2 hours a day, and I promise you, this will happen. I've only been in 7 days and I think I already had 4 dings. Like, come on, guys, that's like 900 almost every single day. And I just started. So can you imagine where this thing is gonna go? Trust the system. This is amazing. Once you're in our system with Jenna offers things that nobody else offers when you're part of our team. So don't question it anymore. Like, just know that you've got people that know what they're doing here. And as long as you just follow their lead, like somebody else just said, like Barbara just said, follow their lead and you will win here. I promise you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Layla. Layla. I would say Lila, Layla. I love your name
I
so
know.
much. But anyway, I just want to tell you, you're phenomenal. 4 days out of the gate and $900 every day. I mean, you're just running with it. And what I love about it is you're also teaching your team as well, because you're such a giving coach. You know, you studied coach. And you know what's funny is I feel like you're impacting lives and you're loving it. You're like beaming. I so love that. So congratulations again on all your success. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like after this 90-day July We Fly challenge. Super excited. So thank you again. Tony, I guess you're up next.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Welcome, Tony.
Okay, awesome. This is exciting. I mean, the first event together here, over 128, 125 people. I'm really excited about this. I've been in the industry for a long time, over 3 decades. Started with Amway with phones that had wires on them, and we met at hotel meetings and things of that nature. So never had like success with MLM for like 15 years, but started finally with digital products, and just as things got advanced with digital products and automation, started to see a little bit of success. But man, I've never seen a group of people where brand new people never made money before are just running, hitting the ground running and just following step-by-step instructions and actually getting results. Okay. That's what excites me most about this. I've been in for a couple of weeks. I had 2 and now a third person ready to hit the ground running. So it's something that anybody can do if you can open up a laptop or open up a phone, watch a video, and you have a social media account. Even without it, I mean, you can do classified ads and all the different trainings out there. But man, this is exciting. I'm really pumped, for not only for all the gals here, but the guys here that I see here. I'm excited for us, and we're gonna have a blast, and I can't wait to see where this grows for the rest of the year. We're gonna have a lot of excitement. So if you're checking this out, man, just get back to the person and really get started right away. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Thanks, Jenna.
Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate you. And yes, I'm excited to see the boys rocking it just as much as the girls, because everybody says, oh, this is like a girls industry. Not here. We are brothers and sisters bonding to just take things to higher heights. And what I love is when we vibrate, the whole room vibrates. Like, we celebrate everyone. We're so equally pumped. There's no cattiness. There's no jealousy. Your win is my win is your win. And I think that's what makes our community even stronger. So yeah, thank you so much. I so appreciate you. I see you blossoming. You're bringing on people that are also going to be crushing it with you. And I thank you. I thank you for coming forward. So I appreciate you. I know, Amy, you have Buster. Who's next? I don't even know who you have, but yeah, take it away.
Lorena's next. If you want to go ahead and unmute, honey.
Lorna, where are you?
Lorna, sorry. I'm really bad with names.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay. Hey, everybody. My name is Lorna Vaughn, and I have been building businesses, 7- and 8-figure businesses for 15 years. Okay, you guys, I on and offline, every type of business you can imagine. And I have had people bring me things all the time, other master resale rights, affiliate marketing, network marketing. I've done several network marketing. I've done several affiliate marketing. This, I'm telling you, for people who don't know this, and maybe this is your first time hearing about this, and you're kind of like, what? This is the most brilliant business model I have ever seen in my 15 years in business. Okay, I helped entrepreneurs build their businesses for 15 years. And when I saw this a little over a month ago, I was absolutely blown away. This is not only the ability for you to learn how to turn around and make $900 a day by essentially selling a coaching program and course. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing. The course teaches you how to, like Jenna said, how to brand yourself, how to market yourself, how to monetize your social media platforms. But that is like the tip of the iceberg. There, you're going to be taught how to build your email list. You're going to be taught how to create recurring income streams. You're going to be taught how to create passive income streams. You're going to be taught how to create and monetize your own course. If you guys have a gift or a movement or a skill or a passion that's inside of you that you want to get out to the greater world, digital marketing is the only way you're going to do it. You got to get that onto the rails of the digital marketing world so it can reach and touch millions, right? And so this course, the potential of this course is not just to turn around and resell it so someone else can have the benefit of the learning. That's awesome. And that's where the $900 a day comes in. The potential, and this is why I jumped into it, is to build a multi-7-figure digital marketing business. It is worth, I have bought $50,000 programs. I've bought $100,000 coaching programs. I just heard the other day someone was looking at how to do digital marketing and how to build their course and monetize it. And they went on to a call with a coach that was selling a $9,000 program, and they picked this instead. You guys, this is disrupting the coaching industry. Coaches are not going to be able to charge what they are charging right now. I know I built $1 million business as a coach, and I lost it because none of it was passive and none of it was automated. My husband broke his neck 28 days after we were married, and I lost my $1 million business that I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into. I was fired from 3 times from corporate America in my 9-to-5, even though I was a top producer, and I had nothing. I had no passive income stream. I had nothing to support me underneath that. And so when I found this, I knew this is the golden egg. This is the iPhone of business models. There is nothing else like it out there. And I jumped in May 27th. I made back my investment in my first 48 hours. I doubled it in 72, and I made $22,100 in my first 28 days. This morning, I woke up and I had a payment. I was sleeping. It was this afternoon. I was napping. Here's the thing. If any of you are stuck in a 9-to-5 or some kind of grind that doesn't fit your schedule or your style, your rhythm, I'm a night owl. I like to stay up until 2, 3 in the morning. I couldn't do that when I was working my 9-to-5. I had to ask when I could go on vacation. I had to ask to take a sick day. I had to form and fashion my rhythms around someone else and build somebody else's 7-figure bonus at the end of the year and somebody else's retirement and somebody else's dreams. And I have been looking, and the reason why I started a coaching business is because I want to help people be free. I want to help people be their own boss, make money their way, use their gifts and their genius and have an impact on the world. And now, but I can only do that for a certain amount of people, right? Now with this, I am going out and I'm talking to everybody about this. And all I have to do is go online. That's all I do. Like people have been saying, all I do for 2 hours a day is I talk about it online. I just evangelize it. I can't keep my mouth shut about it. And people are like, wait, what? And all I do is say, go to this page, my website, and you'll find out all the information. They go there, they get put into their email system, my email system, and my emails sell them. And that's why we say we can wake up to sales, because the automations have worked for us. So anyway, Jenna is the cream of the crop rock star, and you guys are going to be learning from a multi-million-dollar mentor. And for $900 one time, it's an absolute no-brainer.
Thank you so much, Lorna. You are a rock star. I absolutely love your heart and your passion, and you're crushing it. I mean, you just came to our community recently and you're making waves. I mean, people love you, and I see the love of what you have. I mean, so thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, and God bless Andrea as well. Love you guys. So I have Buster up next, and then we're gonna go to Q&A. So thank you so much again. I appreciate you. Amy, you got Buster?
Hey family, how you doing? I'm outside with the grandkids, so hopefully you can hear me.
Can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Awesome. Yeah, so First off, I want to give a shout out to Steve Niken for bringing this system to me, because this system's bad to the bone. I've never really seen anything like it. I have been a part of other digital programs, and man, there's just so much value in this in the back office. It's ridiculous. There's my granddaughter. Say hi, baby. But yeah, so I basically 24. I think it was like 24 hours when I made my first sale. So that was a huge blessing, and I've made like, I don't know, 9 or 10 cents. So it's definitely it's crazy, because I've got my grandkids here for the summer, and I haven't even been able to go through all the training, and I'm looking forward to actually sitting down and digging deep into this thing. But right now, I'm enjoying my grandkids for the summer and doing what I can when I can. But I love, how much value this brings to everybody. And I know that this is going to be a huge blessing for not just myself and my family, but for everybody that joins us. So God bless everybody. And I appreciate you giving me the time to speak.
Oh, thank you so much, Buster. Keep rocking it. You keep having dings all day long. I love listening to that. So congratulations on all your success. And so, Amy, you're welcome. Bye. So adorable with your grandkids there. So, Amy, are you, we're going to break into some Q&A. I saw a lot of questions. I want to make sure we get to those. And then make sure, guys, whoever brought you here, to get back to your sponsors, because I can hear the dings already of people joining like crazy. So Amy, take it away. Ask the questions. Let's get the questions and answers on the road.
Okay, so I got some of the questions, but I'll do what I can. So
Okay.
Chanel, you guys start dropping your questions in the comments. Chanel wanted to know what else was the cost. How much is the email system like, other than the $900? Do you have to invest anything else?
Okay, so let's answer that. So $900 is for the course. You get 4 courses within that 900. So you get $100 course, a 300, 600, all under the umbrella of the 900. The reason the 900 is the best is you only have to pay one admin fee, which is the $29. That's it. So that's why we promote the 900. You get the accountability, you get the breakout, you get so much value. So we're promoting the 900. And so the $29 email, the email marketing is free. You get a free funnel. If you want to get an AI funnel, that is an extra cost. We can always show you extras options if you want to opt into that. But the actual funnel itself is free. The email marketing, you're given everything, the content, the done for you, everything is done for you. Yes. Next question.
And then, well, you guys will have to get a domain and a professional email address, and you can get that from GoDaddy, and it's about $35 to start.
Perfect. Thank you for reminding that. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Another question is, Deb said, can someone please address what you are selling? What is this course about?
Okay. We get that a lot from multi-level marketers that are used to selling cosmetics and an actual physical product. Digital product is an actual product. It's courses. We've gone on it a couple of times, but if you're the first time that you're hearing this, it sounds like it's Chinese. It sounds like it's Greek to people, right? Because e-learning and digital products is a multi-billion-dollar industry right now. And what it is we show you how to build a business. Like when you go to college, what is college selling? It's selling courses. Well, that's what we're doing. We're selling courses, but we don't have to sell them. They're already prepackaged. You don't have to create them. The creator that created them, it's because people need the time freedom to be able to sell from home. Yes, Chanel, there is a payment plan available. She just asked that question. There is a payment plan. And it walks you step by step. That's right, Lorna. Step by step, it shows you exactly what to do. Now, somebody else asked, why do you have to brand yourself? Because people buy people. They don't buy things. They don't buy products. We're all selling the same program. Why should somebody buy it from you versus me versus Amy versus Lorna. They can buy it from anyone. So you have to brand yourself. That's how you stand out. Okay. What other ways to promote? Oh, go ahead, Amy. People are dropping questions like crazy. I can't see all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up over here. Okay. So what other ways to promote besides social media marketing?
Okay, good question. So if you have an email list, you can also do that. Some people do paid ads. I find posting in classified sections that are free the best. And also, I like to drive traffic organically through social media, through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They all work. Okay, why not take advantage of them? I always say your phone costs you, might as well have it make you money. Okay, one more question and then we're going to go into wrapping it up. Okay.
Okay, looks like there are some technical questions and we're not going to answer any tech questions. Payment plans.
Yep, there are.
That's a technical question. What do we pay for automation, funnel website, processing payments? We covered that one.
Yep. All right. So I love you too, Martha. So what we'll do is we'll just wrap it up. Okay. Other questions, if you catch them, you could also type them in and whatnot. Thank you to all our guest speakers. You're all amazing. Love you. And I'm so happy. Yes, no problem. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood. So I'm going to recap real fast. Is there continuing education or updates? Okay. So there are always updates every single day. There's always, it's not like they give you modules like Master Resale courses do. Basically, every day you'll get an interactive video from the mentor. You'll also get a lot of coaching in the community. You're going to get a lot of mindset training. Most of the reason why people fail is because, like I said, their mind is not straight. So we give you a lot of coaching there also, okay? We're not going to address any tech questions. That's correct, all right? All right, so let's make sure okay, so let's just wrap it up now. Basically, 2-hour workday entails of posting on social media or off social media. If you're doing like drop cards or if you're doing paid ads, that's on you. That's a little harder. Craigslist and whatnot. You can do, there's so many forums. There's no way one way to really build this business, but we give you a whole work guide so that you know exactly what you're going to do every single day. Okay. All right. On that note, get back to the person that invited you here today. Remember, this is you're the architect of your future. Okay. You want to make sure you're understanding that this is something that you're building and creating. Money is amazing. The money's already printed. You just have to go out and get it, right? But understand this is a vehicle to your freedom to do whatever you want to do. Okay. Now we have a surprise. Okay. So Amy, thank you for staying till the end. Now, for those of you who left, you're going to regret it. But the ones that you stayed, we're going to do a game. It's Wheel of Fortune. Amy's going to, she has all the names of everyone that's here, all 102 that still stayed till the very end. And she's going to spin the Wheel of Fortune, and one person's name is going to be drawn for a vacation. Okay, vacation to Vegas. That's the vacation. Every week we're going to have one vacation, one winner. You have to stay till the end. You have to be here to hear your name, otherwise we go to the next. Okay, and Amy is going to spin it and really understand. Remember to get back to the person that invited you. This is a blessing.